starting to be a bit problematic, the ads, aren't they, Eric? I'm with you. Maybe we should do a bit of research and work out when people are getting them, and then, I don't know. Because apparently running mid-rolls at some point stops the ads from being random, because the last few raids have been completely chopped by them. Have you ever had one, like, halfway through the stream, Eric? It's a sub non. Well, yeah, it is. It's only non-subs that get them. But I'm wondering whether or not you get it. You've not had any mid rolls. Yeah. Scotty, welcome to the stream. Eric, welcome to the stream. We just landed immediately in a big discussion. Puts you off going to other channels a bit. It does me as well. I instead of sort of whenever I get time for Twitch, instead of hopping around, exploring and investigating and that, I just stick to the same thing because I know that I don't have to sit for 45 seconds before I actually get to see anything. Scotty, Eric, are we well? Good morning / afternoon. Let's get into it. I am still really hung up. Let me get the to-do list off the screen. I am really hung up with the idea of driving on Minmus. There is something silly and something very Doomhaus about the idea of taking attaching a fucking rover to the top of a car. A rover to the top of a fucking rocket and going to Minmus. Can you imagine? If there was picture-in-picture or something, that'd been... Yeah, it would. It really would. If it muted the stream but put the picture in... Do you know what I mean? You said do it. I don't know if I've got the fucking mental wherewithal, Eric. We'll have to find out. Mina, welcome to the stream as well. How is everybody? I'm talking about driving on Minmus, Mina. Ugh. Like, I guess it's forcing subs, right? Otherwise it's making money anyway. But it's just... I don't know. It just feels a bit tacky. Also, we need an orange win in either Stream Racers or Marbles or Slops' Golfing. There is a channel that I watch where the guy has to roll mid-stream ads. Well... I don't know if you've seen the same on your dashboard, Scotty, but I think the idea is if you run mid-roll ads enough, you don't get... Or run mid-stream ads, you don't get random ones halfway through the stream. But, does that feel right? I don't know. Jam Wedge, welcome to the stream as well. Good afternoon, sir. How is everybody? Bed at 11, up at 7:30, that's your day. Eric, that is AM as fuck. Respect. Does it feel good for it, Eric? Wow, that coffee smells good today. I have got obsessed. In an era where gingerbread lattes potentially might not be returning for Christmas. I've not actually checked yet, but I don't think they are. I've got a sneaky feeling. We now have something called the cinnamon bun latte. And Jesus, they're quite good, I will say. This guy does 8 to 10 hour streams, so kind of has to. Yeah, because I imagine he'd get absolutely span on, wouldn't he, if he didn't. Morrison's, I found them, Scotty. They're not limited to Asda this time. Right, let's get started. If I want to make a lunar lander... Not a lunar lander. If I want to make a vehicle that can drive around on Minmus, we've got a few things we need to do first. Namely, deorbiting the vessel that Cat's got stranded in. I need to go up there and somehow remove it from orbit. There is an option in this game to simply explode things in orbit. So like you explode it just to get rid of it, just to clean up a little bit. But do we want to be pressing the get out of jail free button? Oddly, you'd be chatting until 3 or 4 a.m, but you both fell asleep early and woke early. It's something in the Canadian water. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, right? Yeah, we don't want to be blowing up in the air, do we? Bye, Beat, welcome to the stream as well. Closest Morrison is like 15 miles. Well, I don't think it's an exclusivity thing, Scotty, so there might be anywhere, but they're actually quite nice if you like cinnamon, that is. Right, we've got 3 hours ahead of us to achieve amazing things in space. Let me just make sure I've actually loaded the correct save, because we have ourselves a brand new Kerbal. As of last Friday's Marbles win, we got, surprise, surprise, another green, as Kaleido enters the Doomhaus Space Agency. So we might have our first Kaleido mission later on today. Right. First job is this. If I go to the tracking station, this is what, if you intend to fly on this mission today, this is the boat. If you remember, this is the ship that Cats went up in last week to try and, I can't remember what we was trying to do at that point, but he got himself stranded because somebody, let me go and have a look at the vessel. Somebody, we're going straight to space already, look at this, but I think this is somewhat cheating. Somebody, I can't remember who, I think it might have been Bybeat, forgot to put a decoupler here. So we couldn't take this part in safely because we couldn't detach the fuel tanks, which are far too heavy and would have ripped the parachutes to shreds. The only problem is, this thing, while still having a little bit of fuel left, is essentially space litter. Now we had this, or I posited earlier in Discord, do we want to be in the Doomhaus Space Agency? Do we want to be a bit more environmentally conscious and make sure we bring all our debris and rubbish and crap back out of space? It's alright, baby. I mean, easy mistake to make. It would be a good test for the new vessel that we're hoping to take to Minmus one day. There is a button, as I said, to just automatically destroy things that are orbiting. But I don't want to automatically destroy things that are orbiting because that feels like a bit of a get out of jail free card, and I think we're better than that. So what I'm thinking of doing is this. This is the plan. Fly up another ship with 2 people on it. Because one might die. The successful mission point would be granted if said ship can rendezvous with this, match its orbit, park next to it essentially. One person gets out, turns this ship to face the opposite direction to where it's orbiting, and tickles the throttle up a little bit. Because you can't do it without a Kerbal in it, and obviously this one's empty. So we've got to fly up to this thing, get out of the ship, into this ship, turn the throttle up a tiny bit so it starts reversing, essentially, and then jump out quickly, just in time to get into the rescuing vessel. Which would then, as this slowly drains from fuel, reversing, shrink its orbit to the point where it smashes into the planet, and it's cleaned and out of orbit. Is there anybody that thinks they're capable of achieving such a thing? If you remember, I accidentally got a really good rendezvous with Santa last week. I might get another fucking group of bastards stuck. Let's go back to the Space Centre. I think I need to make a couple of tweaks to the... Everybody cover your ears if you are of a sensitive disposition. I need to make a few tweaks to the Augur's Vagina Miner. Aptly named by Not Augur, would you believe? Nobody click either of the 2 links in the chat, boys and girls. Do you reckon that site's making much business? I know there are we say regularly there's probably people that are naive enough to click it or desperate enough to click it, but do you reckon it makes much business? That's a very real problem that could prevent us as a species to ever leave our planet too much space debris. Yeah, it's about stuff colliding, right, and creating real fine, smashing into very tiny little pieces that can shred any mission that wants to cross through our atmosphere, right? That's the idea. We might already be too far. Do you know what we're going to need, Eric? We're going to need a couple of people aboard the Augur's Vagina Miner in real life to go up with a big net. No. Right, this is not the... Why have I picked this ship? This is not the one. It's Augur's Womb Broom. I forgot. Of course I forgot. Right, there's a couple of things we need to do to this. Because I need to land this on Minmus. What I'm going to need is... some landing struts. We need this section that is possibly going to land on Minmus. These don't look strong enough landing struts. Is it me, or are they just going to snap off the second we get anywhere near? Have I got any bigger landing struts? Better? But the only reason we was managing to land so safely previously without tipping over is because we had a bigger... a big landing struts, a net and a magnet. Sorry, a big net and a magnet to scoop it all up. Right. Have I got any science? Let me save the AWB, as we'll call it. I want to go back to the Space Centre and see if I could unlock something a bit more significant in terms of landing gear. We've got 75 science. Oh, The next landing struts are 160 science away. Right, I can't buy them. How could we make it slightly wider? Because it seems too... Then again, it's a lot easier on Minmus. Get a pail of science and just pour it in the rocket. I think that's what the game's implying with the whole science tactic. Look! These landing struts aren't even big enough. I'd just bounce off the engine and never even land. I could maybe bring them down a little bit, but it doesn't seem sensible. That's not really got much of a connection, has it? Look. There's not a great deal of bounce in these pistons before I start fucking cracking the engine. Ugh, how can I make it wider? I mean... What if... Wait. Wait. Wait, hang on. Is this a bad idea? Obviously, if you know anything about Kerbal, you're not allowed to answer. But if I was to do this, we made our first successful ship, and if this can.
I accidentally played Dad instead of Dead during a bear attack. Now it can ride a bike without stabilizers.
I didn't expect that. Oddly though, Santa, I'm assuming it's Santa. Yes, it is. Welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. That's not the stupidest thing on screen right now. Now, let's just have a little bit of a... Press 1 if that's just going to snap clean off the second we land. Eric, you're actually confident about this? Ugh. Looks great, says Jamwich. Stop! I think you guys are just tempting me into making bad decisions at this point. Santa, how are we this afternoon? Thank you for the bits. I mean, what other choice do we have? Like, I don't want to get all the way up there and then die because I wasn't... This is silly. We're not even going for landing yet, have you noticed? Yeah, I'm still doing this stupid bullshit. Right, I guess while I'm landing, what I definitely needed to do, by the way, was attach these a bit better. Put some struts on so they don't flap around as much. Oh, you idiot, you idiot! Can I... Control Z work? Yeah, it does. Right. So then I need to... Can I not attach these? Attach to there? Right, I'm just attaching the struts.
What do you call an acid with attitude? I mean, no acid.
Santa, that just sucks. I'm not afraid to say. Good work. Right, that's those strutted properly, because these were wobbling like crazy before. Eric, did you just essentially clow Santa right there? Right, so they're attached to each other now, and I've got this... I don't want this bullshit landing thing, do I? Do I? Santa, thank you for the bits. I mean, we don't need this just yet, do we? But do we? I need to test whether or not this takes... Oh, fuck it. Right. We are going on a rescue mission, boys and girls, before we start building a fucking lunar rover on top of this thing. If you would like to be on this mission, you need to have won marbles at the end of every stream at least once this year. Mean attacks like a Dan are already sat aboard. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. The 2 people closest to this message that know for certain they have a Kerbal already in this game Go on the mission. 10, 9, 1 second, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The two Doomhaus members with the number closest to 11 are going to go and take this junk out of orbit. Ooh, that is Mina and Eric. Pretty good. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Alcarion, welcome to the stream as well. Mina and Eric are heading up. Is Mina going to get the mission she needs? Cheeky, thank you for the host as well. Cheeky, how's it going, sir? Welcome, everybody. I'm just about to send some people up to orbit to go and retrieve a bunch of garbage that's been left there by the Greens. Can you imagine? It was 11, Mina. You nailed it. Absolutely on the head. So Mina is driving. She's a scientist. And Eric, can Eric be a pilot? I'd really appreciate it if Eric was a pilot. Eric, can you please be he's a scientist. Mina, it is up to you to name the ship. She might have a delay. Can somebody just type and say, Mina, name the ship? Even though we know it's probably going to be similar to the others. Now all of a sudden you like the chances. Cheeky, did you have a good stream, sir? I hope everybody enjoyed watching it as well. Starting to slightly get used to the UI in Fallout, so it's a bit better today. Did you enjoy it playing it, Cheeky? Cheeky's playing Fallout New Vegas, by the way, so of all the people that was watching, and Anne already, as I say every time, make sure you give Cheeky a follow. If there's anybody here that hasn't yet, I strongly suggest you check him out as well.
Please stop killing Kerbals. Their poor families are suffering so much at your hands.
Nobody's dying, I think you'll find. Satan, and welcome to the stream. Nobody's died in how many streams? I'll carry on. Welcome to the stream as well, sir. How are you? Are you well? Right, this ship is, while Mina's thinking of a name, the one that needed to pick up after... No, needed to clean up after Katz's mess. When there's got a Z at the end of a word, is it Katz apostrophe? Or is it Katz's with an S? Does that make any sense? Satan, thank you for the bits, sir. Cheese Catcher 6 was, of course, the name Mina has chosen to go with. Roger that. Mina, would you like it? No, let's just go with what she's written. Cheese Catcher 6 it is. Right, Mina Jr. is on board. Eric is the rendezvous pilot. To be honest, Eric is the one in the most danger right now. Right, these guys are going to keep going until we get into space. Then their mission is in stone. The successful mission point goes to the Kerbal Kerbal. That looks so fucking stupid. Why have I done that? The Kerbal or Kerbals that can rendezvous with the junk in orbit that Cat's left and deorbit it safely. Icy, welcome to the stream. We don't play Skyrim on Fridays, but we play it every other day. Eric, Mina, are you confident? Right, let me remember how to play fucking Kerbal. So, I am going to be firing all of the 4 lower boosters. The throttle's already turned down on these, I think. No, I need the thrust limiter at full. I'm going to have low throttle. I need to wait to a certain point, don't I? I need to wait until... The number was 11, Mina, and you absolutely nailed it. Right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to just let time pass a little bit until Katz is about here, because I'm playing this completely blind. Do I have to ride it down to Kerbin like the guy at the end of Doctor Strange? No, not as flamboyant as that, no. So what Eric's going to do is he's going to jump on board the garbage of the boat that Kat's left, and he's going to, because it's still got fuel in it, but I just couldn't bring it down because I had a piece missing, which would have meant that the parachutes wouldn't have been able to carry the weight. So Santa went and rescued Katz, but now we've got to rescue the ship. I should have done this before I picked up Katz. What Eric's going to do, I think they have to be sort of just before or something, and then it means that I can sort of fly up and get quite close. I think. I don't know if this is useful or not. Right, now, the debris is here, we are here, and I need to launch to get the right window. It's basically saying they've got to jump on board, turn it round, and set the throttle up a tiny bit, and then quickly jump out. So it'll slowly burn off all its fuel and reduce its orbit and come crashing down to the planet. It's good playing different games, otherwise you complete a game quickly if you just play the same game. This is true. Yeah, we have a break on... I don't want RCS on, do I? We have a break on Fridays just to play something a bit more physicsy and then go back to Skyrim on Monday. Icy, have you seen Stubbler play Skyrim? It's definitely not completing that quickly. Mina, Eric, get comfortable. This is going to be quite a difficult mission. It's a bit too difficult to start the stream off with, but I'm going to get up to about 10k, I think, because I turned a bit early on the last mission. Right, fuck it. 3, 2, 1. That's bad. That's... Okay, them clamps are not set up properly. Turn. Holy shit, that was so fucking close.
Lovely stuff.
So there was a moment there. What happened, I think, if we had an action replay, Eric was sitting there. I think Eric's clapping for his life. What I think happened there...
Super squeaky bum time.
Did you see my face when I was panicking? What I think happened was, I have it set up so that the struts aren't far enough back, right? Kargoth, welcome to this. I aren't allowed any tips or advice, so I was careful not to read that. So I'm assuming when I saw "get rid of" that that was the answer to my problems, and I'm not allowed any advice. But I appreciate it regardless. Right, what I think is the struts that was connecting the ship, because it'll probably fall over. I think they clipped something, and I went fucking flapping. There was a point, by the way, where there was extremely you guys were 30 feet from the floor and floating down in a parachute, and there was extremely volatile rocket parts, Mina and Eric, banging on the side of your vessel, and you managed not to die. Woof. Alkarion, thank you for the bits. Jamwedge, thank you for the bits. Satan, thank you for the bits. Eric, Mina, would you like to do that again? Fuck. Okay, let's recover the vessel. I'm going up. Can I point out the mission was to clean up mess? Well, I guess the mess was... No, Jam Wedge. The mission was to clean up orbital mess. Right, I need to get back anyway. I've got my fucking thing. Yes, just don't do it stupid this time. I rode you. Yeah, Kargoth, I'm not allowed any advice, so I apologise if I seem a little curt, but I'm being told I have to play it blind without looking up anything or Googling anything or receiving any instructions from the chat. But I appreciate the effort. I'm just not allowed to take it. If I put them a bit lower down, then hopefully they won't clip into it, because I just went fucking wobbling from the start. When you say do it again, do you mean launch again without being nearly smeared across the launch pad? Right, let's... Mina and Eric, you are still in position. Let's go. I appreciate it, Kargoth, yeah. Apparently the Kerbal section's known for people backseating, so we're being careful to make sure the playthrough is as enjoyable as it can be. We've got quite far, I think, by playing it blind, I dare say. Right, what does our fucking window look like? Ugh, I'm a bit late. Fuck it, let's do it anyway. Right, everything it should be as it was. Mina, Eric, best of luck this time. Just don't do it stupid this time. Alright, Eric, watch this. 3, 2, 1. Man, I can throttle these fucking thrusters. I didn't know that was a thing with these thrusters, these boosters. These things are cool as fuck, by the way. Right, I need to be careful this time. Best of luck surviving whatever mistakes I make on this run, you two. Right, I'm going to start turning early. We've just worked out completely blind how to do rendezvous manoeuvres, so that's about where we're at. I'll maybe turn it a bit early. I'm not going to stay at about this. I think I spent too much time in thicker atmosphere last time. I throttle down a little bit. I don't know if that's enough to keep the thing flying. Right, going through the thick atmosphere now. Why am I drifting that way? Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, maybe I should have turned a bit earlier. I don't know if I'm fucking this up. I need to stay on a proper orbit or I'm going to botch this. I went up really slowly. Is that a good thing? Decoupled. Right, I need to be... I think I might be a bit early. I think these things are fucking it. Whose idea was that? I love how excited the Kerbals look, right? That's Mina and Eric from the channel. I don't think they're that excited in real life. Although Mina is doing a swift rage, which would mean she's got some confidence out from somewhere. Right. Fuck it, we're blasting full now. I watched a trailer compilation thing of Kerbal. I obviously can't watch a great deal because I might give myself information that I'm not supposed to know. And there are graphics mods that make this fucking game look beautiful. Who this?
Everything about this alert brings me shame. Quick, let's bone.
Trim! Thank you for the fucking 32 months. You big sweat. I mean, yeah, let's bone. I'm alright with it. Trim, welcome to the stream. Did you have a good stream yesterday? Thank you for the sub, Trim, you big bitch. Enjoy your shitty emotes. I hear somebody else has unlocked an emote recently. Guys, you're still alive. Stop complaining, everything's fine. Thank you, Trim. I love you. Welcome to the stream. What about Siddles yesterday getting a fucking 300 viewer host or whatever it was? Need to think of an emote. Right, we need suggestions for Trim's emotes. He's not asked for suggestions, but we're all about unsolicited advice in this channel. I think Kerbals are excited for every second they stay alive because Stubbler is the one operating the ship. It was always going to be dog. I mean, there already is a dog emote, right? But another? I fucked up this launch, by the way. Look at Trim trying to deny that dog exists. Mind right, welcome to the stream as well. How are you, sir? We're off on a rendezvous mission to clean up the debris in orbit. Look at Trim. Upstaged by his own animal. Now denying he even exists. What a monster. Right, I don't know if this is safe. I mean, Eric's got a good idea right there. Make the emote a shoe. This is so bad on fuel. Right, chasing our apoapsis, I fixed it. If I lower a little bit. Come on, give me an orbit game, you piece of shit. There we go, we've got a little orbit. I need that orbit to be a lot fucking bigger, thank you. Mina, Eric, are you in space yet? I don't think you're in space yet. Let me set that as the target. Ooh, if I start burning now. Come on, give me an encounter, you sons of bitches. What ship for? Right, I'm not going to get an encounter with it now, I don't think. But our fucking orbit is pretty on point. Look at that. Now, I need to wait until I am 316... we're a bit on fire, but everything's fine. You really need to get that itch taken care of since you've got it. You've got to a doctor or something. I've had it for a while, right, cheeky? I need to trim that emote. What shit for, Trim? What's the plan? I may not have just bought myself a new TV. Mean. Promise not to watch any Doomhaus streams on it so you don't break it real early. The plan is trim. We are setting off with Mina and Eric. Mina is going to deliver Eric to this piece of wreckage in orbit, which Katz left last week. When we rendezvous with said piece of shit in orbit, we are going to send Eric out, and Eric is going to jump in, because we need to get it out of orbit, and we're not going to use the destroy it in orbit button, because that's a bit too easy, right? Eric is going to jump out. Once Mina's parked him next to that vessel, he's going to float across with his jetpack, get in it, turn it backwards, put the fucking throttle on, then dive out at full speed in the most dramatic and action-packed moment of Eric's Kerbal career so far. Eric Jr., should I say. I think his father had a more dramatic mission. But that's the plan currently, or the plane, shall I say. Can't wait. What do you mean you can't wait for it to go wrong? The only thing I can probably fuck up is the manoeuvre. Sounds stupid. And you're up for it, Eric, I'm assuming, right? Am I still in atmosphere? I am. Right, let's fucking teleport up. Not teleport. Time warp. I mean, Trim was the one that said it's going to go wrong, and I had full confidence at all times. Why are we not in... Oh, we're not in space yet. Why are we not in space yet, he says. There we go, we're in space. Yeah, you're definitely going to fuck something up. Well, it's Trim that fucking tempted fate, Mina. That's taken us all this time to get into space. Technically, it wasn't as bad on fuel as I thought it was. We've still got, what, just under a quarter of a tank left? I never said I was confident, and if I did, I was lying. The trouble is I got a very good rendezvous maneuver. You know, I managed to rendezvous with Katz's ship last week, just perfectly. And it was somewhat accidental, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to replicate it. Also, I'm too low to fucking time warp. So this is the speed we've got at the moment. Look at Eric. Eric spent this entire trip clapping. And we talk about ducks, Eric. These things aren't said in jest. Something to make you laugh. Dog took me out this morning on our walk. He was bolting it around the field and ran at me, and I forgot to stop. Yes, Dog. Did he cause serious injury, Trim? Everybody pray. There's no answer, is he? Fisty, welcome to the stream. No, but I was a muddy. I'll take muddy. That sounds... Do you know what that sounds? That sounds Labrador as fuck. Good old Dog. Fisty, I was about to ask. I get to try and fix my balked computer today. Not fun times. Hopefully there's a solution. Did your father take a look at it, Fisty? Trim got chopped by Dog. He deserved it, right? Computers do so. That's why I'm playing this right now on an iPad. Oh, he gets here in 15 or 20 minutes. Roger, Roger. Hey, don't get caught watching Doomhaus content. You might get sort of frozen out of the will. It's happened to the best of us. My orbit sucks, by the way. I'm going to get to the ascending node. Do you do it on... No, I'm going to stretch my orbit out. That's what we'll do. We might do a few laps of the planet while we're pissing about. Why can I not just... Can I not time warp a bit faster now I'm in space? Yes, I can. Fucking finally. Didn't realise that was a thing. Right, we are now... What I need to do is boost, and hopefully we're going to stretch our circle out, not in a trim way. What am I like for mono propellant? I won't turn RCS on because I've got plenty of electric charge, but I've got limited mono propellant, which we'll probably need for rendezvousing. Let's do a spin around on the dark side of the planet. So really it's my dad trying to fix the balked computer. Hey, what are family members for, right? Hopefully 20 minutes and those extra 5 are spent on bringing you lunch. Yeah. Oh, no, Eric, I'm hungry. You're not allowed. No P-word discussion. Right, let's extend our circle. Not in a trim way. Gutsy. I want it to be sort of roughly the same as the junk orbit, the debris. Oh, we've already got an ascent manoeuvre. Not a maneuver. What do you call it when you're about to bump up to? How does Kerbal rendezvous? There we go. Right now, if I set. Right, this is going to get a bit technical because I'm sort of on a similar, but I'm going at different speeds and slightly different heights and stuff, even though it looks like we're very close. So I think what I need to do is start planning something. What I want is those purple or orange fucking wiggly things to get very close, like the purple ones have just done. How did I ever... I honestly... That's a 5.5k separate... That is brutally good. Okay, right, I need to... And it's a 6-second burn. Okay, let me just... I'm going to start doing all the technical shit, just so I can get it out of the way so my head can have a fucking rest. They are bringing me soap and my iron prescription. I guess that's close enough, right? Some soaps are really tasty. Do you know what I've been running across lately? This is going to make me sound stupid, but when has that ever bothered us? Do you know when you pour in a drink or pour in a fluid and sometimes it dribbles over the edge, like when you're having a can or something, and you want to immediately wipe the thing with your finger and maybe put it in your mouth, like if it's sauce or something. Do you get what I'm talking about? Instead of using a tissue or something, you just sort of rub it with your finger and put it in your mouth. I've been extremely tempted lately to do that with washing detergent because we've got this new Persil or whatever. When it tips out, it goes blub, blub, and then it all starts like a bit dribbles down, and if I close the cap, it'll still be there. So part of me's like, I just crack. If I die, right? If there's some sort of poisoning, can you please get a message to let me in, please? Thank you. That it was probably fucking Persil non-bio that did it. Who let Stubbler in reach of the washing? Hey, that's my job. I decided that since she's actually going out to work every day instead of she's not
midstream break. Cloudy lemonade.
You know, I mean cloudy lemonade. It's going to be fucking flora. No, that's butter. That's not hell. There's an anti-child cap and everything. 1 second, I need to do a very careful burn right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, that is buttery. 5.7k separation. Maybe I can get that a tiny bit better. Second, I'll go back to drinking bleach in a second. There's a height issue though. Do you know what? I'm going to fucking try it anyway. Balls to it. Pictures are always drippers. Yes, Mina, that's the same thing, but with fucking washing detergent instead. Santa, thank you for the bits. Don't do that, okay? You won't die, but it won't taste good. I'm drinking bleach, right? I just have to stop myself touching it, but I never wanted to eat it. I don't want to eat it either. What I'm saying is the automatic response from not wanting to tie this shit up has me almost eating it, shall we say. Right, I'm going to walk around the planet. We're going to start the technical bullshit. Olga, welcome to the stream. I've just gone through 1.5 erasers and killed my thumb because I decided I should change stuff I had in pencil, about 15 pages of theory. So it should be changed to red pen so it looks better. About half a page was written in pen and there was no going back after the first page. Oh, you big nerd. Why don't you just rewrite it on new paper? As it's in the middle of a book, right? I know that's also... Nope. It's good you don't have a dryer still. Exactly, right? If I'm in charge of it, she calls me Larry Laundry. And that's not my name. Right, apologies if I missed chat going forward. I'm about to do one of the more technical bullshit parts of this goddamn game. Okay, so as you can see, we are sort of neck and neck at the moment, and them orange blobs are the closest we're going to be when we intersect. So I need to reduce my speed.
I will be able to highlight a message.
It's the dream everybody aspires to, Fisty. Thank you for the bits as well, everybody. Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Fisty. Alright, I've got target now, and I've got about 120 metres per second to burn off. As well as some of the lockdown lad. Right, I'm 5 point something kilometres. This is probably not the best time to be doing this, but this is as close as I'm going to get. But it's a retrograde Stubbler. Where's Eric? No, where's Eric? Where's the debris? Okay, it's not visible just yet. Can you turn... Right, I'm turning RCS on to get a quicker turn. Turn! RCS stop. Right, reducing my speed. I think I got erasing down to speedrun levels. Means at 63,000. Hey, we should have done a bet, right? We'll do a bet on the next mission, shall we? Because later on I'm going to try and land a vehicle on Minmus. We're going for a drive on Minmus, I've decided. Right, I'm reducing my speed to the target. This should help, I think. Or I have completely fucked it. Look at that asteroid crater thing. I'm assuming that's what that is. We'll have to land on that island one day. How about that? Should we have that as a goal? Try and plant a flag on that island. Trim, name that island. Gary Island, roger that. So we should have try and plant a flag on Gary Island. Deal? Right, reducing speed, so I should be pretty much exactly the same speed as the debris. Not yet, though. This engine's too powerful for this. Okay, that's roughly enough. Where's the fucking... There's the target. So what does our orbits look like now? To be honest, our intersections are all fucked, but it doesn't matter at this point, because if I now turn to face the target... Fuck it, I'm having RCS on. Fortune favours the bold. I should have put an RCS tank on. Gary's a strong name. It is for an island. Why the fuck do people want to keep respecking at 50? I'm so mad. Stop the count. It is Blizz-like, and you can understand why they're arguing for Blizz-like, I guess. Right. Now, if I start burning towards the target... I've got so much fuel to be doing this with. This is OP. Right, I'm going 15 metres towards the target. I'm hoping this starts to drop as I time warp. You know what? Every week I forget the number of cheese catcher I'm on. It's a kind of Doomhaus administrative bullshit that it's easy for us to forget. Hey Trim, just want to send a little message out. Fuck clockwork soldiers. Yeah? Fuck them. You know what, every week I forget you, sorry, yeah. So are you into physics, or do you just like games about space? Not necessarily into physics, really. Or games about space a great deal. But this game seemed cool, and we were playing physics games a lot. And I already owned it from a previous thing when Swifty and I played it on stream. And I got quite into it. I guess I am a little bit into space. But this, I think this is a bit too physicsy for me, I will say. It's a bit above me, I think. Also, Kerbal Space Program 2 has been delayed until 2022. Right, take off the speed. Physics games are not things I've ever imagined I'd enjoy because physics is very above me. Absolutely above me too. But I think with this game, the level of shit you can pull off in this game is amazing. To the point where it looks like such an enormous mountain to climb that if you can get up the first 100 feet, you feel like a god. Would you say that, Trim, as somebody who's played it? It's so deep and so, like, brutal and so difficult that it...
I mean, it's not rocket science. Hello, good chums.
Gwynblade, you're in the wrong channel again. Yeah, no, I think there's a very real part of this game where it's like because it is so unbelievably difficult. If you can achieve a tiny bit of it, you feel amazing. There's a good sense of accomplishment in it. Also, you can rename the Kerbals and we can get to kill Doomhaus members, which is always a fucking plus. Gwenblade, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. I think. I'm absolutely ballsing this up, by the way. I need it to go down, but not up. I'm meeting this piece of old space debris, and I'm trying to deorbit it. Look at the moon and the sun. This is a good view, to be honest. Right, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Once that starts going back up, then I'm in trouble. I agree, though. The first time getting to orbit is such a good feeling. It really is. Everything you achieve in this game feels way... There's a different sense of satisfaction to normal games. I think, unlike a lot of games, this one constantly has you at your limits. And if you can, you're actually stretching your own limits, I think, which is impressive and rare as well. Shall we calculate the distance to the horizon now? What's that guy's name again? Whoa, you're a rocket. Fisty and Jam are good chums, don't know about the rest of us. You are. Let me stretch my limits. This is not gutsy, Trim. No, stop. Retrograde. Well, at least you won't get COVID while you're drinking bleach, right? Exactly, Mind Train. A great scientist once said... We shouldn't call him that, should we? Fucking hell. Not even in jest. Maybe he didn't say to ingest bleach. He said, ingest, bleach. Meaning, I'm joking about this. I think Eric just picked two people at random, Fisty. You and Jam Wedge. That's one of the worst things I've heard someone admit to this week. What is? I'm not sat here saying I've drunk bleach. What I was saying is, it's the automatic response that makes you wipe the rim of like the milk or something to get the excess off and, well, eat it, for lack of a better term. The automatic response might end up making me drink laundry detergent. Stubbler's drunk bleach, pass it on. You've mentioned bleach now, and Augur's anime sensors are going off. The only reason I'm not more offensive is that I don't talk much in the Discord. What do you mean, hold on, Augur? How do you know of bleach, Stubbler? Wasn't bleach one of the biggest ones? Like 15 years ago when I was listening to podcasts, it was all Bleach and One Piece and all these things. And Sword Art Online and all that stuff. Stubbler's playing skills are often more offensive than anything. It's why we... No, it's love, Satan. Sorry, I'm just reversing up to this ship if you're wondering what's going on. It explains your shining smile. Bleach solves all life's problems. I'm not. This is just for the record. Not saying that. I love how we realised last night that August basically was the Historia Reese guy. So Augur came into Discord when we first met him in 2017, or early 2018 by the time he came in Discord. He came into Discord fully in character as Napoleon Bonaparte. Oh, I love it. Have you decorated the plant? Not, if not, why not? I haven't actually. Get this though. She's put a Christmas... I don't do Christmas as a rule, which is why I'm surprised to see, because she has to stay here over Christmas for lockdown. This is the first time we are having Christmas decorations or anything up, because she's going to be spending the holiday here. She's put up a tree, bought all new stuff, She put up a tree yesterday, and to be honest, it looks brilliant. I'll give her credit for that. But she's got these new lights that are remote control, so you can fucking set them to be on or off or whatever other settings you might fancy. The problem is they are remote control with a little thing that you get with it, but every time she turns the volume up and down on the TV, the lights go on and off. And I'm not joking, we discovered it last night while I was playing 7 Days with everybody. Sure, Eric and Mina and Tags Like an Auger can confirm. Whoa, more like Napoleon. But yes, a time-travelling Napoleon. Little French guy. Oh, Stubbler, I'll have you know he wasn't actually little. That was British propaganda to make him seem little. Yeah, that's the one, Eric. The ice cream. The one that you just eat the strawberry out of. Alright, Mina. Takes one to know one. He was 5... Yeah, but 5'7" in like the early 1800s wasn't that small, was it?
In the immortal words of Socrates, I drank what?
Bleach! Wasn't everybody that small in the early 1800s, though? We've got bigger, haven't we? We've got taller as a species because of the attractiveness changing from... Oh shit, I'm going in the other direction. No, come back. I need to RCS on for this. Hang on, I fucked it a little bit. I need to get a little bit closer. 5'7" was actually quite tall in the 1800s, there you go. 5'7" then would be like 5'11" now. The sun made us taller. Didn't do a great deal for diet. Yeah, you're right. I wasted so much fucking mono propellant trying to get this mission to happen. I was flapping when I got close to it. Right, turn to retrograde. Gonna have to do some big spins now, shippy boy. Have I run out of mono propellant? No, stop RCS, stop RCS, stop. Turn to retrograde. Ooh, I'm fucking this. I'm screwing it.
Did you know, Jesus is estimated to have been about 5 feet 1 inch?
Good for Jesus, what a lord. I can say that unironically for once. Right, I'm going to just take the speed off. Oh! We're there. Right, we've done it. Mina, Eric, we have arrived. Now, I'm going to quick save, but there's bullshit because you're not allowed to quick load in this fucking... Firstly, thank you for the bits. From what I know, that was pretty average. He seemed like an average guy. You flap, Trim. You should see him flop. Alright, Mina, if this ends up in another small mode joke... Right. Eric, are you prepared to do a spacewalk? You've got to get out there with your little Eric jetpack. You've got to fly over to that thing. You have to deorbit it and fly back, and then you and Mina are coming home safely. Mina has done the driving part. Eric has now got to do the dangerous part, which, as the driver, is orange, and the dangerous part is going to the green people. I am Trim, yeah. I think I can make this work. He's getting in there as well, to be fair. Eric, we're EVA-ing now. I don't run out of monopropellant, Trim, that's the only thing. Trim says this is not going to work. Taxlack said last time that 70 metres was too far for an EVA. Are you ready, Eric? We're going to activate Eric's jetpack. Eric is now completely detached from the Mina vessel. EVA-ing? Be right about Googling EVA. What does it stand for? Extravehicular activity, I think, meaning leaving the ship. Basically, Eric has left the ship, which is considered an EVA manoeuvre. Trim, we're at 4.9 out of 5 jet fuel right now. Exit vehicle. Whee! The music's gone quiet, which is terrifying me a little bit. Eric? I'm going to have to be so fast with this, by the way. Also, don't forget that when he gets in this trim, he's going to have to completely refill his tank. Trim? Eric, you have made it. The 80 metres isn't that far. It's not like you went 80 miles. Right, now, Eric, although... Right, Eric is now on board. We need to deorbit this thing, because it sucks. Now, my plan is, with the remaining fuel, if I just tickle the throttle up and get out of this ship really quickly, I just have to do this well, otherwise I'm going to get Eric stranded in space. I'm going to throttle up a tiny bit, which is going to decrease the orbit slowly over time and bring this home. Are we ready? Eric? 3, 2, 1. Eric, harmless. Eric, trigger your jetpack, your bar rod, stop smiling. Farewell, space debris. That may look like it's taking off in the other direction, but it's not. That's actually going to crash into the planet because it's slowing down. Let's go back. Wait, why is that moving away from me so quickly? I know we're good. We're good. We're good. EVA's from Wall-E. I don't think it's maybe an EVA mission. It stood for something else, didn't it, in Wall-E? Looks like it's going to the sun. It should have a decay in orbit, which we can track, but it's going to take a little bit of time, so we might as well get you and Eric back home safely and give you a successful mission point if you can land. The reason I couldn't land that thing is because it didn't have a decoupler, because somebody in the building process, I'm suspecting Bybee, forgot to put a fucking decoupler on. Mina's gone, you are crazy, since that got complimented yesterday. A little round of applause for Eric there, that was absolutely beautiful. So this thing now, Eric's put a tiny bit of throttle on, so it's going to slowly have a decay. Look, its orbit is slowly decaying to the point where it'll decay all the way and it'll fall to the planet. We've done a good thing today. Eric essentially did a bit of litter picking. The mission, Eric, though, however, as I defined at the start, is to return home. I thought you did everything in this game. Can you see Fisty down here? Look, it's Eric and Mina. I can't get successful mission points, they can. So as you can see right here, Mina is currently about to stretch the lead even further over Mindright. There's one rule in the Doomhaus, and that's that Stubbler can't win anything. Or do anything of note. Well, this would have been easy to do if you had done this at the time. Yes, it would, Santa, right? That's the big stupid part of all this. While I'm sat here gloating that I'm very clever for pulling this off, the actual answer to this is, I should have done this ages ago. I should have done this before. We're here because of a mistake. Right, let's bring Mina and Eric home, and then we start the unenviable task of building a car. Taking a car to Minmus, because we're going to go for a drive on the surface. I think that's a wise idea. Right, let me burn off the remainder of this fuel. Is there any points in being top? Mina, there's 5. If I plant the flag on Duna before the end of the year, you'll gain 5 points on top of your total. Second place gains 3 and third place gains 1. Right, burn all this fuel off. Roger. Then I need to... Hang on, let me turn to prograde a little bit. I've still got plenty of electric charge, right? Then I'm going to flick this engine off. We're going to get rid of all of this fuel. And then we're going to drive about. By the way, look at this bullshit. The fact that this mission has been achieved while I have this bullshit all attached to this fucking ship is killing me. This was a stupid idea to try and get a bit more width, look, so I can land and not fall over. It was an idea I was testing for Minmus and then accidentally came up here and tried to brag about doing a good mission while that's all attached. Detaching rear empty boosters in 3, 2, 1. Oh, with the music. Turn interface retrograde. Oh god, that fucking... Oh, that decoupler's in the way. That's bad. Oh, that'll be alright. Actually, we're fine. Now, I'm going to be crashing into that, aren't I, when I boost now?
Who's going to clear that bit up?
Fuck, you're right. Shit. You're leaving bits of the cheese. I just left a bunch of fucking debris in space in an attempt to rescue a bunch of debris. Oh god, man. Jamwood, you're right. The trouble is because this doesn't have a command pod on it, I can't bring this stuff out of orbit either. Fuck. Basically, Fisty, what I just did is I went to space to go and meet up with that old ship and deorbit it, which is currently being deorbited now, look. The problem is it being deorbited? Oh, I've not got it targeted, have I? Is it being deorbited? Tell me I haven't fucked this up somewhere. Why is its orbit not shrinking? It was shrinking before. Oh, have I fucked something up with this? What could have gone wrong? Right, okay then, change of plan. Set that as the target. Change to target mode. Sacrifice Mina and Eric and use them to nudge and push the debris into the sun. Right, I need to throttle down. Why is that not... Okay, I need to go over and check on that, which is going to be a pain in the ass to try and pull off. I need to trigger this engine. Activate engine. Do it by hand, I don't want to decouple something and break something. Right, I'm going to lose my distance to the... I hate it. Why is that not... Why is its orbit not decaying, though? Surely it should be decaying. Right, we're going back over to the thing because it's not done what I thought it was going to. Eric, your job isn't over yet. You still may crash. Right, so I'm reducing. We need to be on the darker side, the lighter side of the planet, so I can see what the flying fuck's going on. Okay, turn to the target. Trim, am I, as somebody that's played this game before, is there some very important thing I'm missing as far as rendezvous manoeuvres? Because this is difficult. This is the only way I've worked out how to do it. I don't know if there's some way easier method for this. Okay, turn to retrograde. I've got limited fucking fuel as well now. I mean, technically, Santa, I could get that debris, but then that's just floating away. But then that's going to have a big orbit, isn't it? Fuck. I am so confused as to why the orbit of this thing is not decreased. Space. Right, I need this to start trickling down. 2.5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, 5, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody really understands space, to be fair. Can confirm. Like, I'm sure there's some sort of fucking setting trim or some button you can press that says automatically rendezvous. But for me, I'm just having to do this inching technique because it's all I've worked out how to do so far. Right, am I completely off? I am. God, I could do with a fucking hot glass of bleach right now. Calm my nerves. Bit of Dutch courage. 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll start reducing speed because it's going to go up at some point. Right, we're back in distance of it now. I just don't want my orbit to be decaying either. Do you want me to park a bit closer to it, Trim? Is that what you're saying? Right, stick to target. No, now go to target. Fine, I'll go a bit closer. Why can't I turn to retrograde? Just trying to scare you. Fucking Captain Clip Button ready over here. I want to go to retro. Why won't you let me go to retro? I'm gonna have to fucking eyeball this then. I'm assuming retrograde's the opposite to prograde, would you believe? Now I'm fucking drifting away. Nobody actually likes to see Stubbler fail, right? So we're going to have to get this right. Right, prograde manually. Okay, good. Eric. It's time to go again. Right, let go. Attach the fucking... Can we just compliment Eric on being the absolute hero that keeps fixing everybody's problems? He's like the wolf from Pulp Fiction. Yeah, the fucking jets, the engines aren't firing. Is that trim Star Trek name? Captain Clipbottom. Sounds like the name of a police officer in a small Middle England village. Eric, grab on, please. That's not the door. Where's the door? Fucking bumped into the window. Something's gone wrong with this. Eric, climb aboard. There's still fuel left. What the hell? Why did it stop? Eric, get out, get out, get off, get off, get off, get off. Eric, get off, get off. Eric, get off, get off. Engage, go, 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 go. Eric, we need you to... Oh, shit, it's flying away. Oh, God, I've got Eric stranded. No, I can fix this. This is bad. We're good, we're good, we're good. Reduce speed, reduce speed, reduce speed. Reduce speed. Reduce speed. Holy shit. Eric's going to meet up with Organ. Oh, he's good, he's good. Eric's into his extreme sports. He's got this. Holy fuck me, that was panicky for a split second. I put too much throttle on. Eric's bravery is 10 out of 10. Yes, it is. I think I need to wait in space until the orbit's decayed on that ship. Is it got lights when you're out? No. Shall I... Deploy his helmet. Remove helmet. Where's the door? It's so dark. There's the door. Grab. Now that thing should be... Right, now its orbit's decaying. Why is its fucking orbit stopped decaying? Can somebody... Hello? Is there a... How do I... I really don't understand what's going wrong there. Perhaps you need someone to suicide it. Press 1 to suicide this with your Kerbal. For a successful mission point. Alright, I knew somebody would sign up for it. No. All Kerbals... I mean, the really brave move would be to rendezvous with it, stay on board, and try and bring those parachutes back in. Completely drain it of fuel and try and hope the parachutes that we've got attached to this ship can bring it in without crashing. Mina, are you strongly suggesting doing that? Because we can do that. Is somebody brave enough to bring this thing back in? To ride it back in and see if the parachutes can man it? It has to be Mina or Eric. Mina suggested it. No Kerbal left behind apart from Auger. Santa, I appreciate your willingness to help in this scenario. Not to brag, but Santa is quite good at rescuing. He's done it previously. Right, I've completely got to reduce speed to that thing for some reason. I need to reduce my speed to the object. Did you leave some system on that prevents it from crashing? The problem with it, maybe, Cheeky. Do you know what I'm starting to think, Cheeky, it might be to do with the autosave. When I autosave, it turns the engines off on every vehicle that I am driving. Something is doing that anyway. In the name of science, Mina is actually volunteering as tribute. I could push it with this ship. But then I might smash the parachutes off the top. Mind right volunteers Mina. I mean, if either of the Kerbals can pull this off, then they both get a mission point, I think. But the stipulation of the mission was to return home. So both of their successful mission point would rely very heavily on returning home. Yeah. Use the big fins to blow it up by crashing into it. Did you stay if alive? Return home safely. Fuck. No. No, I need to turn at the target now, don't I? I don't think this is how this works. I think I have to get a completely new rendezvous. I'm good for electric charge, though, because I am... we can do this. Mina, are you seriously, genuinely suggesting trying to suicide this back into the planet? It would be quite the heroic mission. I just need to try and get a rendezvous, which is... I'm doing this blind now. It's a heroic thing to suggest. But again, I guess this entire Doomhaus Space Agency thing is all about heroics. I don't have a better suggestion, really. It's bold and it's brave, but it's the only chance you guys might actually succeed in this mission. I'm still good for electric charge. Mono propellant's not looking amazing, but I'm not using it currently. I only use it right at the very edges. We're about to see our first Kerbin sunrise. No, we're not. It's right there. Ignore me. Right, 5. Is it going to go to 4 or is it going to go back up to 6? Probably back up to 6. Let me reduce my speed. This is not the fastest way of doing this. We might have to have a midstream break in space, which would suck because I kind of need to be on point with this. Boys and girls, would you like me to do a poll? Not a poll, a betting, voting thing. A prediction. Why am I no longer turning to retrograde? Hello? Game, please? Can you... Okay, fuck it. I'll try and get a bit more distance to Mina. To me. I keep thinking this is Mina because Mina's the one putting her life on the line. Once I get dead close to it, we're going to do a prediction. And you can all bet your channel points on whether or not Mina's actually going to survive this. To be topping the current leaderboard and still be on only on Mina Junior is quite something. Okay, I'm floating a tiny bit closer. This is such a slow way of doing this. 8.8 kilometers, 8.7, 8.6, 8.5. Turn to retrograde. I'd like to wrangle it if you started it with. If you stated it was to get home safe, I'll never be more safe than when you can't send me off on stupid missions. I mean, what I said at the start was, go up there, deorbit this thing, and return safely. Now, we can't deorbit this thing in the safest fashion, which means you're going to have to take some risks for that mission point. And the fact that you're willing to do it, Mina, speaks volumes. If you can return home safely. So what happened is, I didn't have a decoupler, which means you're going to have to bring a very heavy amount of weight down with just standard parachutes. Stop. With standard parachutes, which are probably not going to cut it. I just hope I keep maintaining enough electric charge. This is stupid. Kerbals do have their own parachutes, but it depends whether or not you can... Actually, that is a good point. If we can get the ship through the atmosphere, Mina could just bail out. Wait, that is true. Good suggestion. Actually, yes, this might be salvageable. Mina's just going to have to do a bit of a personal parachute and rely on me to my quick actions. Yeah, good shout. Right, we're getting close. 1.9 kilometers. 1.8, 1.7, 1.6. Right, take off the speed. What time is it? Is it midstream break time? Getting there. Right, I'm going to get packed up close to this thing, and then we're going to go for a quick break. And then Mina's parachute trip. Okay, so then it's back to... I hate that you can't turn to retrograde anymore via the automatically turn to retrograde. Well, still picking up that piece of space junk, the one that's causing more space junk, trying to pick it up, yes. Technically that is the mission, even if I've left more crap in the orbit than was there before I set off. The trouble is though, is only things with the command module center are on the map, so if I deorbit the command module of both ships, then there's going to be none of that shit on the map, therefore I can somewhat take a very, very weak moral victory. Just build a rocket with a snowplow on the front and push it. If you remember, Cheeky, more naive versions of the Doomhaus Space Agency in the past actually did that. We tried to anyway. My idea of clearing the orbit a little bit was just to take war dodge on a ship and smash the fuck out of the vessel and try and just destroy it. Right. Eric, you're going to have to take over the driving position, and Mina... This is one of our orange costume families, by the way. Orange spacesuit. Mina is heading out. Mina, say goodbye to Eric. I should have gone for a midstream break right there, but I didn't. Mina Jr., are you confident? I give up, bye forever. This is not for...
Midstream break. Woohoo.
Scribbies, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the subs, Scribbies. Thank you for the 7 months. Woof. How's it going, Scribbies? Thank you, sir. I appreciate it more than you know. We are currently trying to deorbit this bit of space junk. Mina is the one flying right now. Eric is waiting on board the ship. He's already done his spacewalking for now, but Mina has signed up for what could be a suicide mission right here. Thank you, Scribbies. I really appreciate it. Good morning, sir. You're too kind. You're good. Glad to hear it. How's things this morning? They can float off into space. We had Augur once float off and orbit the sun instead of Kerbal. Yeah, they can get, if you get it wrong, you have to go and pick them up. They can't float back. They've got little jetpacks, but only a certain amount of fuel in them. So what we're going to do, Eric is going to stay in orbit for the time being, and Mina is going to with the remaining fuel in this space junk, I think this is Augur's Womb Broom. This is Katz's ship from last week, Mina. So it might smell of greens in here. What's that shadow? Is the shadow from Eric's ship? Yeah, it is, look. But whatever we do, it's going to have to be after the midstream break. Got that for a view. Can't stay like that, of course. We might have to have it like this. But, boys and girls, I am going to go for a swift midstream break, and I'm going to see you on the other side. Scribbies, I genuinely appreciate that 7 months very much, sir. Enjoy your god-awful emotes and stuff. Thank you for clearing all these like dad jokes and stuff out the jar as well. That's probably the best thing about subbing. Thank you, Scribbies. Right, ladies and gents. No, wait. I've got an idea. What's this? /prediction. Everybody that can hear my voice now, if you are in a country that allows gambling, I'm about to create a prediction with which you can gamble your channel points on the outcome. The prediction is this. Will Mina survive D-orbit? Outcome yes. Outcome 1 is survive. Outcome 2 is die. Boys and girls, I'm starting the prediction. You should see it popping up at the top of your screen. If that's something you can do, it'll be live for 5 minutes while you make your predictions. Put as many channel points on that as you want, but if you lose it, blame Mina and Eric, because I was innocent all along. Right, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to go for a swift midstream break. I shall be back. I'm not going to go and drink bleach before anybody suggests it. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Scribbies. Right. Can you not do it from the phone? I think somebody said you can actually predict from the phone. Mind, right? Right, welcome back to the stream, everybody. O'Brien, welcome to the stream. I aren't allowed any hints or tips from chat, but as you say, it looks like a heat shield below the capsule, so she'll make it. It is true, there is a heat shield below the capsule. The problem with this vessel is, are you noticing what there isn't below the capsule? That's what we're trying to drag in with these shoots. Obviously, I aren't allowed to be told what will or not happen, of course, because vaccine sucks. But, has everybody got their bets in? I'm seeing Santa say she's going to die. Where's your faith, Santa? Right. Okay, first of all, welcome back to the stream. We've got another 90 minutes of this garbage left. But first, what do you think is in this can? Cloudy Lemonade says Santa. Eric says warm milk. Mina says D&B. Janwedge says Diet Coke. Whew. Scotty says D&B. Everybody's going D&B. Then we'll get Mina. I tell you what, we'll do it in daylight so it's not too dark. Lundios, welcome to the stream. He's gone 7 up free. Mindrate's gone D&B as well. Shit. Right, let's make preparations. Eric should just gently float, which is pretty good. Sounds like a big bum fizzy orange, says Auger. Right, hold on, I'm just time warping. Eric's parked right there watching. He knows full well that his teammate Mina is going to plummet. Lundios, welcome to the stream. How are we, sir? Once I get into a position where I can start deorbiting this fucking thing, we're going to do it. The actual answer, however, you big nerds, was fucking hell, Auger. Do you have to be right there? I think that's 4 times this week that I've almost finessed chat. But there's always one person that fucking guesses it. God damn it, Auger. Right, Auger wins. Nobody look. Nobody pay attention to him. Maybe he'll go away. Right, Mina, this is your final descent. Either you succeed right now and rescue this successful mission point for yourself and Eric, or you die in an enormous ball of flames. 3, 2, is Cheeky here? Maybe. 1. We are shrinking the orbit. We are now going to hit heavy atmosphere. Now going to hit light atmosphere. We're almost going to land on Gary Island, by the way. If I die, I want you people to know that I need him to sort blue flowers from my funeral. I need him to sort blue flowers from my funeral, and if I die, I want you people to know that I knew you. That's weirdly threatening. Right, I'm going to time warp just to the point where we get below the atmosphere, and then we're going to start Mina's descent. Now, I have some pretty fucking heavy-duty parachutes on this thing. It might transpire that we can bring this fuel tank home, but I need it to be empty. I've just realised I need this fuel tank to be empty. That's the best chance of survival. Fuck. Wait. I've just remembered that there's too much weight. Fuck. Ooh, wait. Can I... Hang on, Mina. Hang on. Shit. I need this to be completely empty of fuel. I forgot about the weight issue. Holy shit, I've just salvaged that. Ah! Hang on a minute. I've just realised I need this fuel tank to be empty. Cats, welcome to the stream. We're still trying to... We are aboard your ship from last week, still trying to return the bastard thing safely. Because we don't want junk left in space. I just need to burn all the fuel off. This may take a few cycles, but we've given up trying to deorbit the bastard thing. So what we're doing now is we're going to get Mina to run it completely out of fuel, which I think the best way to do that is... So if I time warp to here now... I changed my prediction. No. Then I turn to retrograde. I forgot I have to burn all this fuel off. This is bad. Yeah, why decision? What is boat doing? Wise decision? What is a boat doing in space anyway? I know, right? Whose idea was that, Cats? Cats, are you well this afternoon? If I hit a big wave, that will slow me down. Right, we're currently at 642 liquid fuel. That needs to be a lot fucking smaller. So at the lowest point, I'm going to keep shrinking the orbit and rising it again just to burn off some fuel. I can burn a bit off on the way into the atmosphere, which might actually be beneficial, because we don't want this thing to explode on its way through the atmosphere. I need as little weight as possible. I wasn't concentrating. I was looking at fucking oxidizer and oh shit. This has gone so terribly. Fuck. I didn't realise what I was doing. Right, spin like that. Fuck me, this game's brutal. I wasn't concentrating and I've put Mina on a crash course. What does radial out mean opposite to the planet? Yeah, it does. Fuck. I could have been doing that all along. Right, burning more fuel, reducing weight, pretty good. For 330 liquid fuel. 65. Good, I'm technically not in space right now. Press 1 to just fucking go for it with what we've got. Do you know what? We're going to do it. Mina, this is the way. I'm confident. Balls deep. Absolutely balls deep. We are committed, ladies and gentlemen. I have the panic parachute, which might work. But what I don't want is to fall so fast into orbit that because we just need the command module where Mina's sat to survive re-entry. If this blows up, I do have a heat shield, which could work. But I need to blow up the engine, the fuel tank, and this for that to be an option. There are a few ways where this can go right, Mina, but only one way where it can go wrong. I think the odds are on your side. For those of you that can't bet, do you think Mina survives this or does she die? I'm sweating out my brain right now. We also need to bring Eric home safely for it to be a successful mission, of course. Can we all forget about the fact that there's a bit of space debris still left in the atmosphere? That's irrelevant. Right, I'm going to have to panic parachute. I'm assuming P is the parachute button. Just because there are more ways where it can go wrong doesn't mean it's more likely. True. Right, here it comes. I'm going to slow down. We're going to do this in real time because I may need to do some micro adjustments to make sure. If this heats up and blows up, that's fine. If this heats up and blows up, also fine. If this heats up and blows up, that's fine. But this is where Mina dies. We maybe have a little bit of a grace period. If this doesn't blow up, Mina's going to jump out very quickly and parachute with her personal parachute. But first we've got to get past this fire stage. No, Stubbler, it's not irrelevant. It's a failed mission. No, it isn't a failed... The mission was to set off into Space Auger, get this back to Earth, and take both Kerbals home safe. If Mina dies, it's not a successful mission. If Eric dies, it's not a successful mission. We've already committed to getting this thing back into Earth now, so I need to get ready. You would have bet survive. We're not slowing down a great deal, by the way. Yeah, we're hitting the ground, whatever happens. Mina's got the chopped emote ready. So we need to. This is where this is space, and this is on the ground. We need to slowly go through all this thick atmosphere. Space debris is space. Shit, we're heating up. It is true, but I never said we need to remove all space debris from orbit. Okay, see? I should write down the mission, shouldn't I? Shall I start writing down the mission on screen somewhere before we set off? So there's no cause for debate. It's overheating slightly, but we are actually surviving quite well, which means that... Yeah, write it, then roll it, definitely. Oh no! This is bad. This is... Turn. I can't fight this bird. I can't fight this roll. Please don't have this be the end of it. I have no idea why it started rolling. Right, stability assist. Maybe I can do this manually. Fight it. I mean, I'm doing all I can. I have absolutely no idea why this has happened.
Come on. Daddy wants a highlighted message.
It's working. We might be alright. If I can get through this and nothing's exploded, then I'm jumping out, but we are getting to the end of the thick atmosphere. I didn't turn Mina, it's doing it itself. I'm desperately trying to fight it, though. I have no idea why. I think the command module, with these tanks empty, the command module is like, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. EVA Mina now. Mina, get off.
Isn't the heat shield on the bottom of the command module?
Parachute? Parachute? Hello? Hey, pretty good. Fuck me. Alcarion. It is, yeah, but I don't have a decoupler, you see, so I couldn't get rid of that fuel tank. That was the problem. I didn't put a decoupler on when we set off, so I couldn't bring cats home. Mina's gonna win. It is a big win, this. Santa, did you bet heavy? Santa bet that Mina was gonna die. It's back forever. I think Santa bet heavily. I think it's a big win for those who went for survival. Did you go all in, Santa? Did you actually go all in? Pretty good. Jam Wedge went all in as well. Fuck me, there's a lot of points on offer for this. 38,000 went in for Mina's death. She hasn't survived yet, though. Let's just reduce a bit of fucking momentum. I'm going to land her on top of this mountain. Yeah, Jam Wedge, you're going to be super rich from this. 38k Santa, though, I must admit. I admire your balls, but this is some rather heavy speed I'm coming in at, by the way. I don't think Mina hitting the ground at this speed is the safest thing for her. Let me take some speed off. Mina has survived. Absolutely chopped it. Did you see that little salute that she did as well when she fucking landed? Absolutely bossed it. Mina, good shit. Good shit. Right there, Mina. Mina gets another... No, not yet, because we need to bring Eric home. I can only put the successful mission point on when Eric's been returned home. Mina, good work. Let me send Crisis out to pick Mina up, and then we need to deorbit Eric. It's not over yet. Cats just doesn't have mind rights. Big brass balls. Look at Santa points. Or Mina's, I see what you're talking about. Not sure what's worse, Olga getting over it or Mina not getting killed. Right. Let me go to the prediction tab. I'm going to choose the outcome right now because Mina survived deorbit. Survive is the option, right? The question was, will Mina survive deorbit? And we click survive. Complete prediction. Congratulations, Janway. Jan, what did you just win? Mina, you are ready for the next mission. Good shit. I bought Firewatch and Getting Over It for cheap. I'm pretty sure I'm only going to like one of them. You just... Jamwedge just won 74,000 channel points. Well, that's a fucking Doomhaus record. Woof. Bought Firewatch and get it. Yeah, I dare say you'll like both of them, but if you're not careful, Lundios, Mina will demand you get over it. Right, let's get back to Eric. Yeah, Firewatch is an absolute darling, though, Lundios. Holy shit, I wish I could play that blind for the first time again. I think still probably very difficult to argue one of the best Doomhaus playthroughs as well. Jesus, Jamwedge, that is brutal. Good shit. Santa, get shot. Literally one of the first viral videos there was a CGI alien on a dance floor singing I Will Survive. I remember that. Before getting smashed by a disco ball. Don't celebrate too early. Well, I mean, Mina's back home and safe. Yes, he was just guessing that Mina survives, Cats. The guess was... He was the only one that guessed as well. 74,000 channel points. Is that what you put in, Santa? You got to admit, do you know what I mean? You got to admit Santa's got some big nuts to be betting that much. Right, Eric. Let's bring you home as well. This ship, however, has a decoupler right there. So we're all right. Which means the back half of the stream is going to be me trying to create a space rover. He won 38,000 channel points. True. So he put the big stake in and got 38,000 channel points in return. Oh, your total's at 74,000. He put all in. That's fucking ludicrous. Yes, I see. Forgive me for confusing things that relate to numbers as usual. That's still a fucking record though, right? Nobody's won 38,000 channel points in a single bet before. Yeah, you're right. You get your original stake in plus your winnings, which shows at the top. 38,542. Damn, which I hate you. Hey Santa, how does it feel to have 38,000 of your points in Jamwedge's back pocket right now? Is anybody else super excited that that actually worked? That was I enjoyed that. They're the kind of things in this game that you, when all chips are down and you just have a stupid idea and it works. I'm all about that kind of shit. This game's cool when it's for that stuff. Right, Eric's return, however, should be a lot more plain and simple. So let's just deorbit Eric, and then these two will get a successful career mission point. 2 minutes Twitch should just say the actual winnings instead of making you do math. Very true. I think this is the perfect time for a highlighted message just making fun of Santa. Thing is, though, Augur, is Jamwedge put all in as well. There was only 2 bets, one on either side, and they all went all in. Santa says, of losing 38,000 points into Jamwedge's back pocket. He says, it's like watching your wife get out of your Nissan Micra and jumping straight into Ronaldo's Ferrari. Those comparisons go. Oh shit, what am I doing? I'm going to kill Eric. Sorry about that, Eric. I somewhat forgot I was supposed to be keeping you alive as well. There's probably some people watching this right now. Oh God, please don't crash into us. Please just keep going. You're heavier than we are. Do you know what I should have done? I should have tested the chutes on the other thing to see if I could actually land it. Just to see how, watch his face and all his points are wasted away. If you'd killed Eric then after I sacrificed myself like that, I would have been extremely angry. Nah, we got this. Eric's a pro at landings, aren't you, Eric? Well, he's going to land on the Space Centre nearly. I think that's the Space Centre. Not going to be far away. Probably in the water or maybe on the beach. Eric, would you like a beach landing or would you like to land in the mountains? Turns out you've got no choice because I think we're going to land in the sea. Never mind. Okay. Is Eric even driving this fucking thing? Look at Eric. He's not even sat in the driver's seat and he's absolutely smashing this. It's just Mina's old seat sat there without him in it. If you kill Eric and cost Mina her point, I'm pretty sure Mina will put an end to it. Yeah, IRL. I like the idea that Eric's got really long arms and legs and he's just sort of using the controls from over on the left, over on the right there. What's that? What the hell is Mousetrap Village? That's a flag. Who planted a flag called Mousetrap Village? You did, Mina? I don't remember that. Oh God, we need to fucking slow down a bit faster. Holy shit, I need to slow down. I mean, Eric can parachute out of this mess if he needs to. We do have that as an option. Because we're not bringing any science back. Why are we not slowing down enough? Oh, we might be alright. We're alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Eric is probably using an app to control the vessel from the lavatory. He was a good distance away. Popping the drug chutes now. They are drug chutes out there, maybe I used the wrong word. Good shit. Eric, Mina, congratulations. Successful mission point. Managed to deorbit the cat's mess without leaving any more debris in space. And clearing the skies. Let's celebrate with wine and cheese when you get down. Eric's posted in Discord his actual method for driving in this situation. Yes. I hope you're dressed like that as well. Right, please survive, Eric, for crying out loud. Why is this... We're coming in too fast. No, never mind. Just like that. That mission only took 2 hours. How is there only an hour of the stream left? We're supposed to be taking a fucking vehicle to Minmus. The idea was to nip up to space and deorbit that mess. To be fair, we've practiced rendezvous missions, right, which are one of the more difficult things I've done so far. Bit of practice, and it can't go to waste. I think we rendezvoused with the boat like 4 or 5 times. Have we got a successful mission? Yes, we have. I'd send Eric out to fucking plant a flag, but you know what I mean? Not really planting a flag in the ocean. Eric, good work. Tell you what we'll do. Just for the sake of, literally for the sake of science, let's take some science. Let's log pressure data. Hey, little 5 science coming back with Eric. Why not? Let's take a barometric pressure reading. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? Overwrite existing pressure scan. Bit of 0 science for Eric there. I mean, I'll take it. We've got a little bit of science. You can't fucking shake a stick at free science. And just like that, Eric is home safe. Guys, this is the last Friday until December. Think about that. That's it. We're in the final month of 2020. Cat's donated 10,000 channel points to Santa's a pervert. If only it worked like that. I think he'd really rather it did. Mina and Eric are now safely in the astronaut complex, completely alive and absolute heroes. Which means Mina is now on 8 successful career mission points, and Eric is now on 4. It's not bad actually. Is Eric in 3rd place now? No, he's tied for 3rd with Gwynblade. What I'm thinking of doing to spice it up a bit is, if there are 2 people in 3rd, they both get the points for 3rd. Does that make sense? So currently, if it ends now, Mina gets 5 points, Mindrights gets 3, and Gwynblade and Eric both get 1 each. Does that make sense? Makes sense. I've said that now, and I'll completely forget it going forward. Kaleido, welcome to the stream. Kaleido, check it out. As per your marbles win on Friday, the first of the year, we now have a Kaleido Kerbal. What about it? I almost missed it. I forgot to set my alarm. We can tell by the fact that your Kerbal is evidently sleeping right now in the astronaut complex. Good shit. Kaleido, good morning. Cool, right. I'm going to quick save. Actually, I probably shouldn't quick save. I'll save the hard way. I have to do it this way, which looks a bit bullshit, but I have to do it so it overwrites the names. Good. Good morning, Kaleido. Are you well? Have you had your coffee yet? Right. So, annoyingly, the next mission is a stupid one. Using the... Let's go back into the assembly building. We need to start planning this because we're running out of fucking time. My hands keep getting cold. Anybody else get that? Is there a rough ETA for Case 2, or is it just a plan at this point? Basically, Cats, it was supposed to come out in 2020, but then it got delayed to 2021, and then with all the COVID bullshit, it's got delayed again to 2022. So it's deep in development, and we've had trailers and stuff, but up to now, there's a long way to go. GG to Eric, GG to Mina, very successful mission, but it was the Cheese Catcher 6 that we're going to use as a base for the next mission. The best team ever. AFK shot, but no worries, Kaleido. Right. Now, we need to... Technically, I should probably plan to see if I can land this thing on Minmus. I think I probably can. But we don't want to just land shit on Minmus. I've got bigger plans. More stupid plans. I'm going to be removing the main parachute from the top and replacing it with big boy parachutes, which I'm hoping we'll be able to land the ship with. So we've now got 6 parachutes on this fucking thing. Do you think that's enough parachute? I could do to test that, frankly. Do you think those 6 parachutes can bring down the command module? 2 hours to put 1 more bit of junk in space. That's not how this works, Mina, I'll have you know. Right, the parameters of this mission. Jam Wedge, sorry, I got Jam Wedge. You're the same colour on my screen today. Right, let's do it like this. Today's this mission. The current. Let's have it like this. Current mission. Right. Test fly. Vehicle. No. Look, we need a name for the lunar rover. Test fly lunar rover and achieve orbit. This is this. I think we should also do this 1 Kerbal. Yeah. Because this is a minor mission, we can't be giving tons of points out for minor missions. Test fly a lunar rover and achieve orbit. Test fly... No. Fly a lunar rover. Wait. we have to word this properly now. Oh shit. Achieve orbit carrying lunar rover. Does that sound right? And return alive. Does that make sense? That's the mission you're signing up for, boys and girls. Achieve orbit carrying a lunar rover and return alive. Because what I want to test now is I want to build something that can drive around on the moon so we can explore it a little bit. But we have to carry it to the moon, which means I'm going to have to... Well, I'm going to try and stick it up top here. Which means I need one of these fucking things. See what I mean? I can't use it now, though. I need to do the decoupler there, couldn't I? This is going to look like a massive mess. Trust me. It's going to be a massive mess. So, then I've got that and that. Right, now I need to... Coffee started, now I wait. GG. So then I need to build this. I'm not fucking four of the best of things. Just one, please. For some reason I can't layer that. Sorry, snap it to the centre, which might cause problems with lift. Also, I just realised that I'm going to have trouble because I needed to unlock a fucking seat, didn't I? Unless we take up a lander like that and put wheels on it. That can't work, can it, surely? Can it? See what I'm trying to do here? Maybe now, if I had a decoupler like that, then we put... I don't know how I'm going to make this level, though. Forgive me if this gets a bit confusing. It's a payload. What would it be? I'm trying to make like a little car thing that can drive. I think I need to design the car thing elsewhere, don't I? Yeah, let's do that. Right, this is where we're going to slot the car on, but I need to make the car. I think I might make it in the other place. And we can have a few test drives around Kerbin, can't we? Right. Obviously, that's not the best thing to use as the base for this thing, because I'm going to have to rebuild it on top of the rocket, because I don't think you can just copy stuff over. I don't have a great deal of parts for building stuff like this. Because I need a place for the Kerbal to sit, which is annoying. If I maybe... We've got a bit of space to play with now, at least. Forgot to set that up last night too. What, set coffee up for the morning? Collider very organised. Right, if we have this look a little bit like Sothan's vessel, it's not going to look a great deal like a lunar rover. I just need somewhere to sit that can drive. Do I have... If I have... I just need structural stuff, right? So if I just have... Our coffee until Monday. Right. Can I put batteries inside that? That might solve a lot of problems right now. Can I put batteries inside it? No fucking shit, you can't, sort of. I'm going to need a lot of batteries because we're going to do a lot of driving. So I'm going to go absolutely ridiculous on batteries. I am all about this today for some reason. Just takes one successful mission and the fucking power goes to my head. Right, that's a lot of power. Does that look silly? That should be alright. But I can't do this now anyway. There's no point in me perfecting this. Then I need wheels. Those batteries so you can charge. Yeah, absolutely. I fail more often than I succeed when you try to be more organised. I think that actually might just be adult life as in general, Collider. Our attempts to be productive, failing at every single hurdle. That's a nice E, Eric. You've got a very beautiful E, if I don't say so myself. Right. I feel like there's probably a way to copy designs. Cheeky, I'm building a lunar rover. What do you think? These are the only parts I've got. I want to drive around on fucking Minmus, but these are the only parts we've got available, so this is what it looks like. Fuck me, this is some Doomhaus bullshit right here. Does anybody want to drive this? First person to press 1 gets to have a go driving this on the launch pad. This is our lunar rover. Augur is first on my screen. Right, Augur. I think this will just work like this. Where's Augur? There is one of our fucking orange suits as well. I'm just going to call this rover test for now because we're not going anywhere. Not me, says Collider. Do you want your first mission to be a successful one? Is that what you're saying? I wish you could, Augur, but it's only the first 4 that get the orange suits. Yes! Thoughts? I tell you what, it's not going to tip over. I know that for a fact. Pretty good. Let's see what top speed it can achieve. 8 meters per second. 9 meters per second. Fucking, can you feel the wind blowing through your hair, Augur? 10 meters per second. Actually, we're getting a good clip going here. Look at this fucking speed of this. See if we can crash it. Oh god, I don't want to do that on Minmus, do I? Big boy speed. Yeah, the ground clearance could absolutely be better. Right, let's revert back to the fucking hangar. Did I say this sure as hell ain't gonna flip over? Put roof wheels on it. I think more than roof wheels, Eric. I got little mono-propellant fucking zappers. Yes! Right. I've got to build this again in this fucking hangar. In the vehicle, in the rocket building place, whatever you call it. The VAB. Oh, that won't work, will it? Or will it? Shit, them batteries are causing problems. Who put them batteries on there? Let's see if this works.
Hey, who took the casters off my office chair?
Shut up. It's all I've got, mine, right? Leave me alone. That's what it looks like, isn't it? Right, Augur, if you're going at big boy speed, let's tip it over again. This is a fucking beautiful, this thing. Looks like a suppository. It'll be good for looking in caves. Mind right, thank you for the bits. Are we driving south onto the monument again, and what's going on? Cats, we're taking this to the moon Minmus. I just want to tip it over so I can test something. Right, and then if I put SAS on, not SAS, RCS, on the moon, I'll be able to tip it back over in any direction, apart from that one's upside down. See what I mean? On the moon, that'll be monstrously instrumental. But I've run out of fucking monopropellant. Fuck. Right, let me go back to the... Okay, revert flight to the spaceplane hangar. This is the lunar rover that we tested, Mina. Say lunar, it's not the moon, it's going to Minmus, but it is a moon.
Replace the hull with a booster.
It's all about boosters. No boosters. Right, no monopropellant tank. Do I have one yet? Oh yeah, monopropellant tanks. Roads, you there. So if I now...
Or two.
No, not or two. I mean, I could just put them up here, couldn't I, technically? Just loads of monopropellant tanks. Look at this fucking thing. I really like this. Move that forward. Or if I move those forward and those back a little bit, I could do with a wider wheelbase, but it is what it is. I've got to remake this in a very tricky fashion, by the way, and just hope it works when we get to the moon. I also need that turning upside down, don't I? I think like that. Actually, I might as well just have them at the front, right, so I can do big stunts with it when we get to Minmus. Oh, let's test it again. Yeah, I've got fuckloads of electric charge cats.
More boo 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 yo bo 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 boo 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 ostia ear ears.
That fucker, I dropped frames because of them bits. Son of a bitch. Jiggy give me the bits. Right. This is us, Auger, at full fucking speed. Shall we see how fast it can get up to? I mean, this is exactly what we need it to do, right? Let me see what it is actually like for electric charge. Not amazing. Have I got any solar panels? We could explore Minmus like crazy with this thing. I just want to plant a flag on top of a mountain on Minmus. That's basically the goal right now. No, she was asking if you would play. She picked you to get some blue flowers ready for if she died, cheeky, but she actually managed to survive. It looks like maximum velocity for the lunar rover is about 11 meters per second. What's 11 meters per second in miles? Miles per hour and kilometers per hour. Probably too slow, right? You ready for the big tip, Auger? Are you having this? Right, so if it tips over now, I can put the RCS tanks on and go. Maybe, hopefully, find my way around. Obviously not on the fucking surface of Minmus, because the gravity's too high. Right, okay. Let's revert flight to the spaceplane hangar. If you had landed back on your wheels then, it'd have been Tony Hawk's Pro Spacer. Need a Sri mech like in Robot Wars. 40 kilometers per hour, that's not too bad. No, didn't I asked 11 meters per second. 24.6 miles an hour, that's not terrible. Is it? 25 miles an hour, we can cope with that. What's this lander needs? What this lander needs is a self-destruct unit. It's already got one, Kaleido, and that's called the driver. Right, here's the tricky bit. I have to rebuild this. What I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to take a screenshot of that. And I'm going to have it open in Paint. Because I need to copy my design. I swear there is probably a way that you can just import a design from the spaceplane hangar to the rocket hangar thing. But if there is, I haven't fucking found it yet, and I have to find things myself. Let's have one last explore, actually, but I'll keep that on screen just to be safe. Is there a way of saving this vessel? We'll save it as rover test, right? If I then go to the... If I go to the spaceplane hangar... Like, I wonder if you can add one design into the vehicle assembly building with another and attach it. Because if that's the case, then we're fucking set and we can go now. There's less than 9 votes difference on fresh. Is there really? Look at that, Auger. Steam? SPH? What's this? Bookend Bitchmobile? Death Trap 2? June Whitfield? Oh, these are old ships, right? Oh! Have I just found it? No. I can add Augur's Womb... No, it's not Augur's Womb Broom, is it? It's the Cheese Catcher 6. No, this is the wrong one. I saved another one, didn't I? I saved another version of this before. Where's the one that I had the fucking... I edited the top of? This one? Yes, this one. Right. Now, if... Also, that thing's not binding as well, don't forget. If I was to add now... Let me save this, actually. If I save this as the rover face, the rover face is the name of the ship that we're taking up. Just a mail-in ballots at the end. Icy Point, welcome to the stream. I am allowed to receive any help or information, so I apologise. I'm trying to. Yes, it worked. It worked. Roger that. Okay, cool. So then, if I attach this to this, please work. Please work. Please allow me to do this. Please allow me to do this. That's some fucking bullshit. All I want to do now is just slot that on there. Fuck. I'm guessing that I can now. Yeah, I appreciate it though. Welcome to the stream, so I appreciate the help, but I ain't allowed to take it, unfortunately. We've got quite far completely blind because everybody insists it makes for a better playthrough. Fuck! It was all... We was right there. Hang on. I think this game is good enough to allow us to just import one thing onto another without having to rebuild it. Could I now just duct tape it? Why have you made me say that, cheeky? Come on, Kerbal, you're good at this. Immediately, look. What's that, cat, sorry? Fuck! There's got to be a way that I can just... Can I snap it on anywhere else? No. So why will it let you import something? Can you just empty it? Oh, it was orange. Fizzy orange it was. Like I don't know what brands you've got in your country, but orange flavoured fizzy one, cats. Fizzy orange we've been calling it around here. Why will it not? There has to be a way that this works, because like otherwise what would be the point of this bullshit? I mean, I could just try and remake it, but surely there's a way. Like, what's the point in having this? Do I have to click that and control it from that vessel? No, can I? I'm assuming I can't pull parts of it. It's not because the command module's there, is it? But it won't attach to that decoupler. Right. I could start clicking around and try and work it out, but we are running out of time of the stream today. So I guess what I try and do in a hasty fashion... Oh, I just want that to work. I mean, it's a piece of shit. I appreciate it sucks, but it's all we've got, and working it out blind is the best I can do for something that could potentially drive around on Minmus with the parts we have, and flip itself back over if it ever indeed needed to be flipped over. Stop woo-hooging! Game's making my brain out today. It's not going to happen, is it? The more I try and snap it on, the less it's going to happen. Unless there's some fucking setting or something. What did I just press? What did I just press? I mean, it's not on straight. What the fuck? Can I get it to snap? No. Every time I try and move it... Oh shit, I'm pulling it apart now. Don't pull it apart. Crying out loud. That's as straight as we've got it so far, but that decoupler's not going to work, is it? Ah! Right, I need to test something. I just started clicking buttons and it worked. Fuck me. Right, I'm going to send Augur out again. He's fucking signed up for this, but we're not launching anywhere, don't worry. We're going to take the rover face out and I'm going to try and decouple the rover face. Valar Hugis. Santa, stop guessing. This is not a guessing time, Santa. Right, which decoupler is the very top one? That one. So if I now go like this, that should have completely freed up the... It has. That's dropped. Wait, what? Has it dropped? Maybe it hasn't dropped. I think that is now detached and can drive. But I have to get it down to Minmus, right? I'm fucking excited about this, I don't know why. Right, revert flight. Yeah, we can revert flight code, revert to vehicle assembly. Oh, I'm excited. I didn't realise you could just actually just transfer shit. I don't know, what did I click? Rotate, move, reroute. No idea, but it worked. Right, so now what I need to do... No, not that. How do I... Oh, build fairing. So we're going to put a fucking protective shell around this so we can launch it. Look at this bullshit, by the way. Still might not work, of course. What do you think to our rocket now, nerds? So we have it in orange. Oh, that looks pretty cool, actually. Thoughts? That's not a rocket, silly stuff. I like this bullshit as well, by the way. Cheeky, what do you think? Fuck off, needs more boosters. This is so silly, Jesus. Where is Augur sat, by the way? We don't want Augur sat up there, do we? Because that might fuck things a little bit. Right. I need one brave Kerbal to name this piece of shit and take it to space. I am thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Eric, Mina, you are exempt, unfortunately. But Augur, you're available. 10, 9, just 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The number was 77. Mind Rights was the last I saw at 80. August 71. Mind Right, it would appear, is going up. Is it Mind Right? Mind Right's 3 away, there's nobody anywhere near. Mind Right just sniped it from Augur. Mind Right, name this ship. It's currently called Rover Face for some reason. Right, Augur is out. Mind Right. Junior is in. Santa just missed out. Yeah, he did. Santa was 69. The rocket, yes. The lander slash rover, not so much. If the name doesn't have any sexual connotations, I shall be disappointed. Hey, Mind Right can name it as Mind Right can name it. But it does look like a rather big helmet. Fuck that, says Cheeky. This, all you're basically doing is just trying to get into orbit. Let's show the mission parameters on screen right now. As you can see under current mission, it says achieve orbit carrying the lunar rover and return alive to Kerbal. We're only one Kerbal. So Mindrat has to survive this for it to be successful. Oh, fucking hell, this is stupid. Look at it though, that is cool, right? You've got to admit, I may end up having to leave a lunar rover in space. Is that acceptable? No, I can't, can I? I'll for a walk, have fun and put more boosters on you, twat. Shut up, Cheeky. Cheeky, have a good walk. Thank you for the host as well, early doors. That looks like I imagine a damn nuclear warhead would look. Mindright, name the ship if you get a moment. As long as you're asking me to fly it back. Hey, have we got a decoupler now? She's mentioned that. Yes, we have. We've got a different chute setup as well, so Mindright's re-entry might be a little dangerous, but all we're aiming for right here is orbit. Looks like an RP. It does actually. It really does. Holy fuck. It does, doesn't it? Looks like we're going to fire this out of it. Mindright, are you available to name the ship? He may have been distracted slightly. We can call it the rover face for now. The first... I can't spell vessel. The first ship to attempt orbit carrying the... Call it the no, not rover. Doesn't need a fucking capital, does it? The ship is called the rocket propelled plug. Pretty good. Right, Mindrat, you are on board. I am so worried about this fucking takeoff. Press 1 if this thing can fly. Press 2 if don't be so fucking stupid. Let's see what everybody's thoughts are. Ooh, I nearly closed up. Yes, that was stupid. Eric says this thing can fly. Mindright says don't be so fucking stupid. The fairing and the Ooh, I don't want the fairing and the decouplers to all burst at the same time. That would be terrible. I need to add another stage, actually. So that's the stage for that. And then, in case I have to pop the chutes, I'm going to put I'm going to put everything below the I don't need a stage for the fairing and stuff. So that should be all safe. Then that's our final parachutes. And then that's all up there on its own. Beautiful. One for the rocket, 2 for the lander. It remains to be seen. We're not going to Minmus right now because we've only got 20 minutes left, but I like the idea of trying to get the bastard thing up there. Right, I'm going to go fucking quite high throttle for this because we've got a lot more weight to take up. Eric's got confidence. Mina's got confidence. They've got checkpoint confidence as well. Mindright hasn't. Satan hasn't. 3, 2, 1. Reducing throttle. Beginning the turn. Turning too fast. Game, please. Hello, thank you. How do I join? Also, the sound these boosters make is fucking orgasmic. Turning. Turning to 45 degrees, potentially a bit too early. So far, so good, Mindright, definitely. All we need is an orbit. Quite a simple mission, but a vital one nonetheless. Turning to 90 degrees now. 45 degrees. Get rid of the first set of boosters. Firing lowest engine. Turning for some reason. Got bumped by the boosters. We're not on a rendezvous, are we? So it doesn't matter about exact angles. We're at 32,000 already. Throttle all the way up. Again, I'm doing this completely blind, so if there is a smoother method to do this, this is just what I've worked out by a trial and error so far. Point at the horizon now. think I've gone a bit too high, a bit too quick right here. It's considered an aeroplane. Because of the fucking control module, it's considered an aeroplane, this. Okay, point at the horizon. Just fucking burn for a while. This is gonna look so weird when we've got an actual aeroplane. I think it's because the highest point is a aeroplane seat, right? Or cockpit, should we say? That looks fucking stupid. Made space though. I think we've had a staging issue. So I meant to decouple the back engine and the decoupler. That's all fine, but what the
You were only supposed to blow the bloody stage off.
Fuck, that's so perfect. Shut up, Satan. I think there was a staging issue and the decouplers here were tied to the decoupler up here. And as a result, it just completely shit the front up. But why did it explode? I still don't understand why it blew the thing up. Gladly, Mindright is on board this and not on board what just fucking blew up, though, thankfully. Can we say, or does the decoupler not count in this? Well, I mean, technically the lander's not going to return home safely, and we never made an orbit, so it can't be a successful mission, because we needed the rover to make orbit. What the hell? Well, I can't reload the save as per the Doomhaus playthrough rules, so I've got to bring all this back home safely, I guess. Goodbye, full tank of fuel. Right, let's turn this round. I'm again lacking on parachutes, which is kind of scary. Why do the decouplers do that? I think I've installed them wrong as well. Satan, thank you for the bits. I'm going to have to decouple this too. Let me just spin and decouple it instead. Get rid of that stage. At least this debris is not going to be left in space. This is actually going to arrive back home safely. But the fact there's no main parachute on the top, Mindright still isn't safe. Where the hell's that going? But this is still technically. Look at the fucking junk in space above us. Well done, Doomhaus. In the stream where you're supposed to be not leaving junk in space. At least that stuff's coming back anyway. Right, Mindright, what you were actually testing, let's not tell these nerds who don't understand rocket science, what you were actually testing is the fact that these chutes can make you back safe. Do you know what I mean?
Right now the Doom in Doomhaus feels so appropriate.
And the house means the place that these Kerbals are never going to return to. Yeah, what we're actually testing, Mindright, is that we're testing the chutes, are we? You can always bullshit the landing to save him. We've learned that today. That is true, but I have to be going slow enough at least to get through orbit. But we do need to test just in case we're returning from from Minmus with a bunch of science. Also, as well, if I send a scientist up to Kerbin, I can put a load of science equipment on the rover and drive up to the top of the mountain, take a load of science readings, drive back up to the... store the data and put it on the ship and fly home with a bunch of science. It might actually be incredibly profitable. We have got a very dodgy angle though. Kaleido, thank you for the bits. Are we sure we aren't in orbit? Yeah, we're definitely not. Definitely going down. This is a holy shit, look at all the debris fucking overtaking us. Look at the fucking junk that we're leaving in space. Right, please shoot. Please don't kill Mindright. Going to be a couple of bangs when that stuff hits the ground. Slow down. Yeah, I think these chutes should be good. Look at the fucking garbage landing. It's like a firework display. A couple have landed in the sea. Good. So pop shoots now. Shoots. Let's get the fuck out of it. Is that going to be enough to land us, do you think? The sea might help our descent a tiny bit, but Mindrake could still die. Please, no deaths in today's stream. I can't be bothered to replace Kerbals. It's so nice when nobody dies, because I don't have to go through the piss about of, like, changing Kerbals and stuff, and making them alive when they should be dead. This is not looking good. These shoots are under strain, by the way. Hello? Hello? Catch, please, catch. Can you please catch? It turns out these shoots are not only good enough, they're actually fucking overpowered. We might as well go for safety, right? I'm going to time warp so we can actually float down. Mindrake, unfortunately, was not a successful mission, but it was an attempt. It was, yeah, exactly. It was not a successful mission, but it was an attempt, which means that you are voided for the next attempt. Do I try and send another version of that up in the next 10 minutes? Got 12 minutes, should I say, of the stream left. Fuck it, let's set somebody else up. I need to work on the staging. It seems like it was merely a tiny staging issue that caused the problem, meaning that I had stuff triggering in the wrong order. It was a failed murder attempt. Mindrake, GG. Unlucky that whatever bullshit happened, but I need to get back into the Space Centre because we're sending somebody else up. If you have a Kerbal in this game and you would like to go on the second attempt at this mission, everybody other than Mindrake, Eric and Mina, you're back on. Say the word. Sorry, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. 10. 9. I can't look at the staging. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. The number was 31. Scotty's was the last I saw. And it's Scotty that's won it, right? 31. Yeah, you're all good, cats. It's all good. Scotty, are you confident? We're still going to be called the rocket propelled. We'll call it the R-Pup. Safe, you mean safe. Scotty the third is taking the seat. Right, what the fuck happened with staging? This bullshit, look. For some reason, there's a decoupler. Can you see that decoupler lit up green? Here, look. That decoupler is set to trigger along with the... It was as simple as that, Mindrake. Mindrake was fucked out of a successful mission point by something as simple as that. Which means, why the flying shit did the game decide that that decoupler needs to be there? I also don't want that one there, do I? Jesus. I need that decoupler there. Cats has been marked safe from Doomhaus bullshit. So, boosters, then the clamps, then the decouplers, then the bottom engine, then the decoupler there, then the engine above, then the decoupler, then the engine above, then that decoupler, and then it's parachutes and return home. These decouplers, however, I'm going to use I'm going to eye them in instead of have them as a stage. Those fins could be bigger, just a suggestion. The reason these are like this is because I'm trying to land on Minmus with it. Right, all Scotty has to do in the next 9 minutes is achieve an orbit and land. Easy. I think it's steering alright, and we've got the power and everything we need. It just needs to... Yeah. I mean, we have to have had the lander in orbit and then just return home safely. The idea is to be able to get the thing into orbit safely. And Mindrake was screwed a tiny bit right there by an unfortunate set of circumstances, we'll call it. Right, Scotty. We better get this going fast. The staging is all set. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that is satisfying, that. Especially the noise. I think it's fair to say we're working on a different level of power to what we've been working on previously. I'll start turning now. It's so strange to have a ship that actually wants to turn. And you can counteract the turn if need be, because it actually knows how to steer. Makes driving a lot more involved though. Siddles, welcome to the stream. They got you making dildos now. This is not a dildo, Siddles. This is inside that thing on top. If you can hear me, Siddles, welcome to the stream. Inside that thing on top is a lunar lander that we've built, and holy goddamn, is it a piece of shit. But we're going to work magic with it. Siddles, are you well? Siddles yesterday, who had 350 viewers in his stream. How about that? Was you nervous, Siddles? What do you mean not in small mode, Mina? Why have you brought that up? Making me regret telling that story now. You missed your chance to ride on the unplug. Just thought I'd pop into a small time stream and see how you're doing. Do you know that guy or anything, or was you just picked at random? Because it's like an older guy, right? Because we was playing 7 days at the time. Oddly, I was a lot more calm than I thought I'd be. Yeah, somebody brought it up in 7 days, and we all had a peep while we was playing. 350 something, I think his peak was sitting. How much was the actual host, Siddles? I read. Trim was losing his. I know you could hear Trim on more of a panic spree than yourself. I think it was something around that. I don't know how much the actual host was. Right, the staging has actually worked this time. It should be in your stream elements, right? Although I guess it's backed up by a fuck ton of follows and stuff. Right, for some reason I'm not expanding out my orbit very much. Why is that? Where am I? Am I just fucking blind? I'm just going to burn program. Probably burning too low, actually. I should stick to program for a while. It'll stretch it out. It was a 339 person raid and 50 follows. That's pretty good. Did you lose your mind? You did seem quite calm. I think Cheeky and I were talking at the time as well. It's a bit of a weird thing, right? Because you're trying to sort of be like, this is what the stream looks like normally, but also you're trying to react to the fact that there's sort of 40, 50 times more people in it than there's meant to be. This is a difficult thing to try and work out what to do in those scenarios. I was just laughing more at the follows bopping off and Trim losing his rag because oh, Trim watches that guy. Oh, that's what I was saying. Is it somebody that you guys know? This mission's looking good, by the way. We've got 4 minutes, Scott. You might get a successful mission point out of this. We're almost in orbit. But I want to piss about with the rover while I'm in orbit. Am I allowed to... I tell you what, I might piss about with it while I'm not in orbit. But that wouldn't make sense, would it? Right. I might end up leaving this thing in orbit. Is that acceptable? Successful footy manager on YouTube. He looks like an older guy. Either way, it's good shit. Right, I now have an orbit. What I want to do is test some shit. Exactly, I'm not going to land in it, am I? That's the problem. But I want to... Right, we now have an orbit, Scotty, so if you can return back to Kerbin safely... Watch this. This is the main thing. If I deploy that now... That stupid shit that we was rolling around on the launch platform earlier is in space, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Now, I'm going to get Scotty out. I'm going to go for a bit of a pointless spacewalk. If I... Right, Scotty, if you let go... God, this game's got so much more fun once I relearned all the basics, which took me fucking 8 streams, and I'm not joking. Now, if I can reattach to this. Now, Scotty is on board the lander. Which decoupler is it? That one. If I now decouple the lander, switch to... Scotty, what about this? This fucking thing's stupid. I think we've got something that can work, by the way. Oh, I'm going to have to leave this in orbit, though. That's the problem. Unless... It's like when Elon Musk took that car up. Is that what he was doing? Unless I just knock a bit of its fucking trajectory off now. See what I mean? I'd have to knock a hell of a lot of its trajectory off, I think, for this to work. Slow down, you big bitch thing. Yeah, who's in for... I forgot to mention golf. Taking a 3-minute break to try and get a... Oh, I see. You're stopping in time to get a PlayStation. Right. I don't know if I've properly deorbited that. Did that car fly past... Did it get to Mars already, mind right? What's Mrs. Siddle's plane? Is it getting over it? Why can't I grab onto the door, by the way? Oh, I can. Grab. I need to get in. Right, I'm going to get Scotty back in. We are now at 55, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the current position we find ourselves in. Can I decouple that? That decoupler should fall off, but it's not. Why is it not falling off? Oh, it is falling off. It's floating away. Cool. Scotty, you're going to have to spend the weekend in orbit. Are you alright with that, sir? This thing doesn't have anywhere near as descending in orbit, does it? Shit. I was hoping I could get this thing to just descend slightly. Although, why didn't I just turn it around and then... Do you know what I mean? Why didn't I just get an orbit and then take off the orbit, then start pissing around, and then both would have fallen to the planet safely? Bastard. Now I've got that floating around in space. Shh. Right. Scotty remains in orbit. His successful mission is paused. Oh, Guitar Hero tonight. Roger, Roger. I have to stream running so people can see my excitement. Are you going to actually... You're going to be sat there trying to get... Is there a new stock of PS5s coming in or something? Right. Anyway, just so we can finish on Kerbal. That is 3 hours done. We have, in this stream, returned home all of the garbage in space. We have... what have we done? We've built a lunar rover. We've got it into orbit, full of fuel as well. We've got a couple of stages left that we can potentially get this to... get to Minmus. which means next Friday's Kerbal stream is going to have us trying to land this whole mess on Minmus and drive it around and collect signs from the top of the mountains. I'm all about it. Oh, so we need to put science goods in that, don't we? Cool. Right, but that is going to where we're going to leave it. Scotty, we're going to return to the Space Centre. The shopping is getting stocked, so only 4 people county can apply for it. That's 4 digital, so it's very unlikely. I mean, it'd be a lightning strike if you got it, though, right? Everybody shooting to Siddles this evening, by the way. And that is where we're going to finish for Kerbal today, ladies and gents. Does anybody fancy a bit of stream races and a bit of marbles? Good shit. I'll be buzzing like fuck if I do. Right. Good work, Kerbal. Good work, everybody. Mina, Eric, congratulations on your successful mission point. Mindright, commiserations, but nobody died, thankfully. And also, we managed to successfully create... Well, we got Scotty half a mission point, which I'm all about, but that's where we have to end it for today. If Slops aware, he'll be golfing if the Greens win. If the Greens win marbles and stream races, Slops, as per his own commitments, might have to golf. You could probably at him in Discord, somebody, if you're available. Right, there'll be more Kerbal next Friday, ladies and gents. I appreciate everybody stopping by to watch this bullshit, but now we need to pick ourselves a fucking winner. And the way we do that... Kerbal, can you please not just hang like you're going to blow my PC up? Hello, Kerbal? Kerbal is not responding. Okay, good. But now, we're off the Kerbal tag. We're in the wilderness, which means...
If the Greens win, don't you mean when the Greens win?
There's no green wins today, Santa, I'll have you know. There's going to be oranges are going to clean sweep today. You watch this. 3 orange points. Always up for some marbles. Greens keep cheating at stream races, though. This is the big true. Right, I'm going to turn the alerts off, ready for stream races. Ladies and gentlemen, the Doomhaus Discord is split evenly down the middle, and the last act of every week is to determine who wins marbles and who wins stream races. All you have to do is just say one thing in the chat to compete in any of the above. If you are in the Doomhaus Discord, the current scores are 161 to 211. The Greens have won 4 out of 7 points this week. If the Greens get to 6, we've got slops in golf. We've got 3 bits left, no boom attack. Hopefully Santa's not got any either. Why are the oranges big bitches? Whoa. All you have to say, if you're in the Doomhaus Discord, if you have a green name or an orange name, you are eligible to compete. All you have to say is the word orange, and I will give you a marble. Let's get this started. Get stream races done as well. There you go. Right. Holy shit, we're having nice quiet marbles. Hey, that's a lot of oranges at the start as well. Why have I just written down orange like a pillar? Come on, Eric, you can do it. What if I want a banana? We've got Satan for the oranges. We've got Siddles for the oranges. We've got Mina for the oranges. We've got Scotty for the oranges. For the greens. We've got Mindright for the oranges. We've got Cats for the greens. We've got Alkarion. This is a lot of orange for the oranges. And we've got Santa for the greens. We've got Eric. I'll give you one, Eric, for the greens. We've got Kaleido for the greens. We've got Gwynblade for the greens. Is that everybody? We're having a nice quiet one. And we've got Lundios for the greens. This is good quiet marbles. This is the way. This means, right, if we're only having 12 to start, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... We're still fucking outnumbered. 5 oranges to 7 greens, boys and girls. Is there anybody else? I'm up for it now. This means that we can fucking... Yes, no slops in golf. Right, 12 marbles, ladies and gents. But we need to pick ourselves a level. The way we do this is by this method. First, we go. Can Cats win back to back? Siddle says 3. Does 10 count? I guess it counts. Right, 1, 2, 3 presses gets us to Portal Purgatory. Come on, oranges, you can do this. Today is the day, if there's ever been a day, to get fucking orange point. Although Portal Purgatory is absolutely not the level to do it on. Mina, this is bad. 161 to 211 is the current record. Cardi is the record holder on 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Best of luck to everybody. Do you remember this mission? This level? If nobody wins, we'll roll again. Right, let's see who gets to enter the fucking shit show first. Alkarion is in third place, Scotty is in second, Eric is in first. These are all very green at the front. Alkarion, Satan, Siddles, however, and Mina, all orange. This level is brutal, boys and girls. We've had many an opportunity where nobody competes. We begin. Siddles has his first attempt to see if he can make this. Scotty is trying in the background, he's doing lots of big stunts. Unless Siddles gets a fucking lucky peg in, anything could happen right now. Gwynblade went high up. Gwynblade is falling through portals like he was born to do it. Siddles drops in, but he doesn't make it. He's not fast enough. Siddles is going through the ringer. Can Gwynblade make the jump? He cannot. Cardi had already beat the level by this point. I have none of us have actually worked out how this level fucking works, I will say. Let me just turn the music down a little bit. We've not got ourselves a winner yet, have we? No. Scotty has actually beaten Portal Purgatory. That right there, ladies and gents, is a first. Also, a green win. Somebody at Slops in Discord and tell him that, that if the Greens win stream races, as the only person that beat the level, somehow Scotty has taken the 5th green point. Okay, congratulations to Scotty. That means the green score goes up from 161 to 162. Scotty's win marbles twice this week as well. Which means that Scotty gets the crown, Cats is going to hand it over gracefully. And we are heading into stream races, boys and girls. We really need an orange win in this fucking game. We're going to do 3 races in stream races. And if the oranges win this, we cancel out. We cancel out Slops' win. Good shit. Right, boys and girls, this is the final thing we're going to do this week. Let me get rid of that music. Let me let this music shine. If you've never seen stream races before, all you have to do is simply click !race once we get the fucking race underway. I'm fucking nervous now. He did say though, right? As he responded in Discord. Here, take my shitty crown, said Cats. Right, boys and girls, if you would like to join in the race, type !race. Anybody can join, but if the first colour to get to 2 wins another point. We've got Santa, Scotty, Cats, Lundios, Mindright, Siddles, Mina. Eric's joined in as well. If there's anybody else would like to get in, boys and girls, this is interesting. It's got tight because it's a quiet evening, which means it's going to be a bit fucking contested. Right, is that all? Only 9 races. I'm all about this. Come on, what have we got? What's the orange and green split? Alkarion, Mina, Siddles, and Mindright. Kaleido's got in as well. That means there is Satan's in 2. This is not looking good, orange, although it's better than usual. Eyes out, everybody. I'm going to start the timer. You've got 30 seconds to get in if you want in. Of course, Santa's got himself in. Oh, this is so much better, nice and quiet. I'm all about this. We need Fridays like this more often. I can't, we've got, like, the orange win is going to be completely fucking besmirched by the fact that that's the spirit, Dijbridan. Welcome to the stream. I don't know why it says normal racer. I'm not quite sure what that means, Siddles. Apple Juice Boy, welcome to the stream. Come Come on. How long until golf? It seems to be on sale. 3 hours until golf, Lundios. Press 1 if you are joining us for golf this evening, boys and girls. It's fucking, we are off. Immediately, Cats is in the lead.
Exclamation mark, boom.
Eric gets chopped, Lundios gets chopped. Santa is completely shitting on people. Exclamation mark, boost gives you a little bit of a boost if you need it. Scott is fucked. Oh, fucking hell, Santa's going crazy. Cats is chopped, Siddles gets fucked. I'll carry on for the oranges, seems to be in the lead. Exclamation mark, boost will give your car a little bit of a sneak. Satan is still classed as being in the lead, but I don't know if he actually is. Who was in the lead?
Exclamation mark, boom.
Who was in the lead? Satan's trying to be in the lead, but I think Apple Juice Boy over here on behalf of the oranges is chopping it. Mina's coming up in the background. Santa, thank you for all the bits, even if it is malicious. Mina's fucked the jump up a little bit, but Apple Juice Boy seems to be fucking steaming ahead. Come on, Apple Juice Boy. Get a point for the oranges early doors. Santa's in second place. Mindright is in mid-air. It's difficult to see who's in the lead on this one because of all the explosions. Santa completely chops Apple Juice Boy. Mina is flying around. Santa has caused absolute fucking chaos on this level.
Exclamation mark, boom.
Technically, Apple Juice Boy is still in the lead. I hate saying that, you fucking nerd. He gets chopped again by Santa. Leading, I think...
Mark, boom.
There's just no way. Santa's got absolutely no way of fucking... Santa means that nobody can get through this. Lundios, the big bus, is trying to take the lead.
Exclamation mark, boom.
I'll carry on for the oranges is in the lead. Mina has now taken the lead for the oranges. Mina, there's not long to go. Just keep hold of the lead. Scotty is trying to chase Mina for another win in today. Santa, you've got to stop. Holy shit. Santa bought a fuck ton of bits for this. He might have done. Santa, you're a maniac. Thank you for all the bits, though.
Exclamation mark, boom.
Mina is fucking Mina, what's going wrong? Mina's been overtaken by Scotty. Mina's pissing about at the back. Alcarion is the only hope for the oranges. Get him, Alcarion. He's nearly at the end. Scotty's won marbles and now he's going to win this and rub our fucking faces in it. Siddles with the exclamation mark booms as well.
Exclamation mark, boom.
Scotty is absolutely fucked it. Come on, Mina, Alcarion, one of you. There's a lot of messing about in the back.
Exclamation
Scotty's completely stopped. Mina, get there. Mina, do this. Mina! Kaleido's approaching as well. Scotty, don't...
Exclamation mark, boom.
The Greens take round 1. Santa's chopped himself. Santa, thank you for what is now surely a monstrous amount of bits.
Mark, boom.
It feels like today. Sorry, it feels like in this game, exclamation mark boom is part of the fucking soundtrack.
Exclamation mark boom.
Apple Juice Boy comes in second, Mindright in third, Mina in fourth, Alcarion in fifth. Look at that. If it wasn't for Scotty, the top 4 positions would be orange.
Exclamation mark boom.
Scotty, you are absolutely on one. He just won marbles, now he's won fucking stream races. It's best of 3 though, ladies and gents. We'll be doing 3 races.
Exclamation mark boom.
Scotty is doing 2. He is. Double win for Scotty. Fucking on one. Well done, says Cat. It's a bit of a boost from Mindright at the end.
Exclamation mark boom.
Siddles, Cats, talk to us. What's going on here? Siddles and Cats are back over here in the tyres playing Kissy Kissy. Is there anybody yet to make it? Eric, what's happening? Eric's sweating out of his mind just to get across the finish line. Cats finishes. Siddles goes off the track somehow.
Exclamation mark boom.
Siddles useless. Can Eric overtake Siddles for the death? Do I even exist? Right at the back. Look at Santa chopping Eric. Just for the fun of it.
Exclamation mark boom.
Greens are winning 1-0. If you would like to join in for the next race, boys and girls.
Exclamation mark boom.
That was fucking brutal. Type exclamation mark race. Now. Eric's in. Santa's in. Mindright's in.
Exclamation mark boom.
Apple Juice Boy's in. Satan's in. Lundios is in. Mina's in. Scotty's in. Siddles is in. Cats is in. Kaleido's in. Roger that.
Exclamation mark boom.
We really, really, really need an orange win. Siddles, you're the man today. You got this.
Exclamation mark boom.
I might have done that just to chop Eric or Siddles. That was a big chop. You sent him to the fucking lower Earth orbit. Right. Next round goes now.
Exclamation mark boom.
I'm the man every day. Fuck, I like this game.
Exclamation mark boom.
This music means Friday to me for some reason. Come on!
Exclamation mark boom.
6 seconds if anybody else wants to get in. I don't think it does, Cats. There's about 800,000 of the bastard things. Santa, you're ridiculous. Can I just say that?
Boom.
Thank you for the bits, even though it was, like I said, malicious with intent. Right, oranges. This is the way.
Exclamation mark boom.
Mina, this is the one. Mina is the front runner for the oranges at the moment. Eric is in the lead. Lundios, the big bus, is in second place. Lundios gets boomed. Mina gets boomed.
Exclamation mark boom cheer 10.
Satan's boost worked to a treat there. Mindrate is here. Apple Juice Boy is here. Satan gets chopped. Come on, Mindrate, you got this.
Mark boom.
Apple Juice Boy, you've got to play defence. If Eric and Scotty get anywhere near, snap them up. Alcarion's at the back, he's playing defence at the back. Apple Juice Boy went for the boost and found himself not only in the stands but getting boomed as well. Mindrate, Mina only just landed and got boomed again. Siddles is in orbit. It's just about surviving Santa at this point as opposed to racing. Cats is the only person that could potentially chop him.
Exclamation mark boom.
Santa, you gotta stop. You must have spent a tenner so far, this is ludicrous. Siddles has gone for his boost, having just landed, might have paid off for him. Mindrate is stuck on a cone. If Santa gets anywhere near Mindrate, we're in trouble. Mindrate's got a double boom.
Exclamation mark boom.
That was bad for the oranges. Mindrate gets shot out into the distance. He was in place. Santa has managed to perfectly chop the two oranges in the top three.
Exclamation mark boom.
Leaving Cats in the lead with Scotty just behind. Siddles, again, as I say, Siddles is the only hope for the oranges. Siddles, do this. Mindrate's back. Siddles takes first place, but he's spun out. Siddles. Cats just respawning, manages to get round. Mindrate's got some speed. Can Mindrate overtake Cats? Thanks, Green. Oh, Mindrate's boost was troublesome. Siddles hits fucking rocks. Scotty's approaching. Mindrate gets boomed again. Scotty's going to take the lead. Scotty's having a bit of trouble. Can Mindrate land on his wheels? He can. He hits the trolley. Scotty in second place. Siddles, however, still in the lead. Nobody's going to be overtaking Siddles at this point, I would wager. And the oranges take...
Exclamation mark boom.
Yes, Siddles! What did I say before this? Siddles is the man for this round. Siddles wins. It is now 1-all. Good shit, Siddles. Santa, thank you for the bits. This is fucking ludicrous.
Exclamation
I drove on a mine. You got boomed, I think, Cats. It says at the bottom right who Santa is currently booming. Scotty takes third place. Mindrate takes second. Double orange in the lead.
Exclamation mark boom.
With those big finishes. That was fucking tense, that. Oh yeah, I said the oranges were going to clean sweep, didn't I? But if the oranges win this, at least we stop the green clean sweep. The greens, by the way, have won 5 out of 6 points on stream this week. If the oranges win the next round, they don't get the clean sweep. There was something on the track. Oh, there is like little boost pads as well, Cats, you're right.
Exclamation mark boom.
It all comes down to this, ladies and gents. This is the final fucking round. Exclamation mark race if you'd like to be involved. Eric is the one in. Apple Juice Boy's in. Siddles is in. I'm going to try skipping the booms for just the alerts. Scotty's in. Santa's in. Alcarion's in. Mindrate's in. Mina's back in. Wait, is that Mina on 2 accounts? No, it's not. I'm not going to race again after that. I see what you're doing. Right, 11 races, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. The map is DJ Pog. We begin. If anybody else would like to get in, type it now. Green Grace. Where did you land? I didn't see that, Minder. Did you get boomed?
Exclamation mark boom.
Shut up, alert. 18 seconds. Eric's gone for the boost early doors. Can't believe it took 2 months or so until the Oranges won a race. I wasn't here 2 weeks ago. Did the Oranges get around? They did not, Cats. I think the Siddles might have got the first orange victory. But I'm not sure, actually. I know they've not won the point yet. Right. Big orange win right now, because if the Greens win, Slops has to golf, because the Greens have got 6 out of 6 points. And we can't be doing with that.
Exclamation mark, boom.
Santa is already in the lead. Apple Juice Boy has got the overtake. Alcarion's taking first place. The oranges are dominating.
Mark, boom.
As you can see at the bottom right, Satan has got chopped. Santa has taken the lead though. Siddle's in second place. There's a lot of great. Look at Lundios just dominating in the big bus. I spoke too soon. Siddles is having trouble trying to get round. He's been absolutely chopped. I can see my nose from here. Siddles is just fucking dominating right now. His well-timed boost on the I told a lie. Mindright was hiding in the tyres and screwed him.
Mark, boom.
Was that Mindright? Alcarion, however, in the lead. It wasn't Mindright, it was a road cone. Alcarion in second place. He's having a bit of trouble. Santa is the only person that could potentially win this for the Greens. Hang on, Apple Juice Boy gets a fucking hell of a jump. If he hadn't landed in the tyres, it would have all been well. Santa is still in the lead. He's managed to boom Alcarion. Santa doing the stunts. Apple Juice Boy, however, for the oranges. This is the way. Oh no, Siddles is still in. How did Siddles end up in the lead again?
Mark, boom.
Where did Siddles come from? Is Siddles going to single-handedly win this for the oranges?
Exclamation mark, boom.
That's a big stunt. Come on, Siddles. There's nobody. There's no oranges. There's no greens. Cats is the earliest green and is in 6th place.
Exclamation mark, boom.
Siddles has got a fair way to go just yet, but we are in the lead. Santa is chopping like crazy. He got boomed, however. Apple Juice Boy is boosted badly, but he's still on his wheels. Siddles is returning from a big boost. Mindright is on the way. Alcarion is on the way. 5th place is Santa, the only hope for the Greens. Whatever he's doing right now is not paying off for him. This is looking very orange. I think we're about to block.
Exclamation mark, boom, cheer.
We're about to absolutely successfully block. Good shit. Good shit. I don't think anything's going to change this right now.
Exclamation mark, boom.
Eric currently is the highest green. Siddles has landed in the stands. Is Apple Juice Boy or Mindray going to get the overtake on Siddles? Orange winning stream races. I'm all about it. I think there's a lot of green personnel that are too busy to play today, and we have benefited greatly for it. Mindray with a boost hits the fence. Siddles might just get the overtake on Mindray while Mindright's respawning. If Siddles gets the corner well, he's going to take first place. He does. Can Siddles get 2 back-to-back victories?
Exclamation mark, boom.
So Scotty won back-to-back, and then Siddles is going to win back-to-back. There is no green anywhere. Face facts, Greens. You've not clean sweeped. I mean, Oranges haven't clean sweeped today either, though, which is pretty depressing. Oh, Siddles might lose his victory here to Apple Juice Boy. He doesn't. The respawn's fucked him. Siddles is going to get boomed before he gets to the end.
Exclamation mark, boom.
Apple Juice Boy gets the victory. Orange points,
mark,
ladies and gentlemen, because we know who Apple Juice Boy is. Oranges have won stream races for the very first time, successfully blocking
Exclamation mark, boom.
the green sweep, and meaning Slops doesn't have to golf. Apple Juice Boy absolutely shagged him. Kind of sad I didn't win both though. It is. A double Scotty win followed by a double Siddles win would have been quite something.
Exclamation mark, boom.
Lundios, it turns out, was the highest finishing green in the end with a position. Can I actually fucking play the game, please?
Exclamation mark,
finishing
boom.
in 5th. The booms changed everything. Thanks to Santa, the early green lead on that round completely was demolished by the booms.
Exclamation mark, boom.
Good shit, Oranges. Good shit, Santa. Thank you very, very, very much for the for all the bits. I'm going to try and skip a bunch of alerts so they all go away, but that is going to do it. Theory was blow everybody up, leaving only me to race. You can still blow yourself up, can't you, with it?
Exclamation mark, boom.
Absolutely bliss.
Exclamation mark boom.
I can't believe I'm sat here saying the Oranges have won 1 out of 6 points this week, because that's terrible. But it's true. Oranges go to 2-1-2.
Exclamation mark boom.
Meaning the current gap is 50 points. So it's not over yet, but we're in a good position. And that is where I'm going to do it for today's stream, boys and girls. A nice quiet one, I think we can all appreciate once in a while. Alas, it can never stay that way. But I'm going to get out of here. Ladies and gents, 2 hours and 38 minutes is green versus orange. Golf with your friends. I hope to see you all there. Let me just tinker with this. And that should just turn the alerts off for now, just so we don't get exclamation mark booms until our eyes go crossed. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for watching what has been an extremely successful Kerbal stream. I'm having fun in Kerbal with something, right? Congratulations to Mina and Eric on your successful mission points. Scotty, congratulations on Person of the Century of the Day, and GG to the Oranges for winning stream races. At least we did something right this week. But for now, I'm getting out of here. Santa, I've got alerts off for now, just while it all cools down. So if you don't give any more bits if you can for the rest of the stream. But thank you, Santa, for the monstrous amount of bits. Even if you were doing it maliciously, I like the fact that you've just sat there and spent what is essentially a tenner in trying to blow everybody up. But thank you for the follows today, though. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the support. And the hosts, multiple hosts, I appreciate every single one of you. But unless I see you in golf in 2 hours and what is now 37 minutes, I shall speak to you in Discord, and if I don't, Skyrim will be returning on Monday bright and early. Make sure you follow everybody who's going to be streaming tonight, whether it be Eric, or whether it be Siddles, or whether it be Trim, or anybody else. But I love you all. Eric, do you have us a final word for the week? Before I get out of here, I'm speaking too much, god damn it. Given that it's not a cheese week, Eric has chosen to sign off with this. Jam that jam. God damn. Did I leave it on? Did I go back? I've completely fucked it. I'm trying to fix alerts. Hang on a minute. It's not Doomhaus After Dark. I think I've broke the alerts. Give me a second.
Thank you for a silly stream.
No kidding.